Whew. Right. Hi. It's me. It's a slightly annoyed Fred. Hi. What's up, everyone? My name's Fred. Welcome to the Family Cast. Dean broke the cam link. Let's all blame. I think Dean he gets too much credit for a lot of things. Doesn't get any blame. I think we need to start blaming Dean for at least a couple of things per week. You know what I mean? Like just like one or two things per week. Sorry, my ear is ringing like a motherfucker today. Chat's collector's edition of Fred. Get your copy is. Why is the headlight on? Hang on, 1 second. Back. Oi, 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 what a day, what a day. Hello, chat, how you doing? My name's Fred, welcome to the Family Cast. Hope you guys are having a good day. Chat, hi. Camlinks don't need any help to break. They really don't. They really don't. They're like temperamental. They're temperamental. It was my fault for not checking at the beginning of the stream. It's all, you know what I mean. So I should always just have a look. Do we not have any alerts? Oh, wait, no. Vexhoff is continuing the gifted sub they got. Thank you very much. And Spider Moose is of tier 2. Spider Mooses, Dragonflex. Jack, can we get some 09s in chat, please, for Spider Mooses? Thank you very much, Spider Mooses. I appreciate the gifted sub. Hope you're having a good day. Tier 2. Don't forget, exclamation mark, have I won if you're a tier 2 sub. Hope you got your new bot lined up. Dean and Flowbot have left the chat. Ah, shit. I saw some TikTok yesterday about someone with a way of keeping ears from ringing. Yeah, it works sometimes. It doesn't work other times. Drop Dead Ed, good to see you, bro. Schneberg. Adartha, how you doing? It's good to see you again. Where's my sub alert? Did it not? I mean, you can't. It popped up on the screen like this. Or is that not your sub alert? Do you have a custom one? Oh, is it a custom one? I will get that. Hang on. Is it an easy? Hang on, let me see. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at my little list. I got you. I got you. Manage requests. Custom sub request. Anytime you'll shout mooses for a gifted sub. Okay, that's gonna have to. I'll have that ready for you tomorrow, Spider Mooses. You have to remind me to replay your sub alert though. I can't go off and find a clip of us shouting mooses right now because I don't know when the last time it happened. I like a happy carrot shirt. I've got a couple of like t-shirts like this with a little mascot on them, and they go over pretty well. A lot of people seem to really enjoy them. But Mooses, remind me tomorrow, Mooses, and I hopefully will have remembered. But I have no idea when the last time we went mooses. Oh, you did send Dean a link. Oh, so it's Dean's fault. See, I knew it. I told you we have to blame Dean for at least a couple of things a week, and those are his couple of things. He broke the stream deck. No, he broke the cam link. He didn't do that. Oh man, really laying it. I'm really giving it to Dean today. Dean's fault. Definitely not Fred's fault. No. Chat. Sad news. I don't know if anyone really uses very much, but Amazon's Smile is going away, which is definitely a frowny face situation, because I used it. It was one of the things I fucking used, bro. So like that's messed up. Genuinely, it was like if you had to use Amazon, at least it was like one of the good parts about using Amazon. Do you know what I mean? You could be like, oh, well, I have to use Amazon, but at least, you know, at least this, that, the other. They made way too much money, I guess. Well, they had a listing. So all U.S. charities received $400 million as of December 2022. All worldwide charities received $449 million as of December 2022. I think that must be all time, right? Like from the beginning of Smile to now. That's good, though, right? $400 million. Jesus. Pretty sad, though. Pretty sad. It's like a good feature that, unfortunately, is going away to Dodo, which is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate indeed. There is one thing I want to show you guys, though. Someone, somehow, out there in the world, has figured out how to do augmented reality in their stream. And this is really cool, actually. So this lovely chap, if I do... Hang on, let's get rid of Emma's camera for one. Let's get rid of chat for two. But look at this, right? He's got his logo on the wall in the back here. And he gets a subscription. It kind of works. It's like ever so slightly jank. But you can sort of see... I think I know how he does it. I think I know how he does it, but... It's still cool, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely just a transparent video on top of the wall that he's, like, lined up perfectly. It's still pretty cool, though. It's kind of freaky that there's, like, someone living on his wall, though, but, like, yeah, what you gonna do, right? What you gonna do? Sometimes an alien's gonna live in your wall, you know? You just gotta roll those punches. It's a cute little gimmick. Good in him? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. There are a lot of people out there who do like cool little gimmicks like that, who just enjoy like toying around with OBS and stuff like that. The sub-alien living in my walls. I mean, where else is the sub-alien gonna live, honestly? Like, you know, can't expect him to like live like on the ceiling. It's ridiculous, chat. It's ridiculous. He's a sub-alien in the walls. Although it wouldn't really work in the UK. Well, I guess it would work in the UK. He's not actually in the walls, Fred. I was gonna say our wall is too thin for that, but I was like, no, because the depth of the wall, it's not real. It's not real, Fred. Who needs a gimmick when you can have a cat? That's what most streamers have figured out. That's what most streamers have figured out. All right. Float is nearby. You want a treat, Flo? Oh. She's just woken up, I think. Very gentle today. She's being very gentle today. She's not biting my finger off. She knocked it out of my hand, but yeah. Chat, she's like a little dainty princess today. Who would have guessed? She's been fed then? She's been fed today. But that doesn't stop her from wanting to bite my fingers off when she gets treats, though. Just say it. Like, she's always got some food down. What's she done that she doesn't want you to know about? Something. She's done something. Steve Top Gen coming up with 45 months, chat. Can we please give Steve Top Gen all the love in the world? Thank you very much for the 45 months, bro. I appreciate the subscription. We're on 830 sub points. It's a beautiful thing to see. You love to see it. 830 subs, man. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. We've had a variety of different sub counts, man, but it has been solidly like in the 800s, like 900s for like a while now. And I'm like, you know what? I'm happy, man. Of course, if it was like high, really, if it was higher, that'd be cool too. But like, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. At the end of the day, I love you guys. Thank you very much for giving me your subs. Still going for that 900 subs for Tin Haggis. Snebeg, you wish it was 1,000 subs. You wish. Nice try, Snebeg. Nice try, dude. But you can't fool me. You can't fool me on your own. Dude. Onion with the 3 years on his second account. Onion is arguably one of the most old school viewers we have, I think. I don't know if anyone's been around as long as Onion. I'm trying to think. Maybe Bend Over? Fred, I went to lie down for 5 minutes last night during a stream and didn't wake up. I mean, this is the ghost of Lemons. Am I witnessing the ghost of Lemons? For the night, I mean. Got you. Yeah, I've done that a few times. I'm not gonna lie. I've gone to bed and I've just been sort of like, a little lie down, rest my eyes for a minute, and then you wake up and you're sort of like, what time is it? Any tips for the guy that might be struggling on the first few weeks of their cut? Hydration. I'm not the best person to ask, man. I'm a fat shit. Hydration is really important, like shockingly important for not like suppressing hunger. Try to avoid carbs, as bad as it sounds. I genuinely do not recommend a lot of carbs. So are you British, Ed? Are you American? Carbs find me. I know, right? Carbs, me and carbs, man. You know what I mean? If Carb was a woman, I'd never fucking be all over that. But if you're British, there's a place in London at the very least called Leon, and it might be in other parts of the country as well. I'm not sure if it is. It's a fast food chain called Leon. They look. If you're from the UK, you'll recognize them. They're all around the country. They kind of look like this. Okay. They sell a chicken burger that will fill you up and it's 400 calories. I don't know how it's 400 calories, but it is. And that's one thing I recommend is basically finding good food that's low calorie. Oh, yes. Why is there so much filth on Twitch? It's a fucking disgusting place for like degenerates. Ugh, horrible people, man. Honestly, you would never catch me dead on Twitch, dude. If you ever see me on Twitch chat, just know that I am a sexual deviant, okay? I am literally like the people that they're banning books about. If you ever see me on Twitch. Burger at Leon, 400 calories? Yeah, so there's a fast food chain called Leon. They do a chicken burger. Where am I going to find it? Char-grilled chicken burger. This bad boy. Oh! Char-grilled chicken burger. It is 448 calories. So not quite four. Fuck off. 448 calories and 27 grams of protein. And it's a good burger. Very tasty. So, personally, one of my favorite fast food items of all time. It's so good. They also do a regular like meat replacement burger called a Love Burger that is 574 calories with 20 grams of protein, but it tastes more like a traditional burger. It's really good, though. I just discussed it on OnlyFans. Just have a wank, bro. It's fine. Honestly, jeez. Like, trust and believe. Like, humans are sexual beings. We've been fucking the entire time. The only reason you're here is because of fucking. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be gratuitous right now. The only reason why any of us are here is hard dicks and wet pussies. So just embrace it, dude. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Just lean into it, man. You only get one chance to live. What's the point of being like all precious about it? Go out. Find someone that you fancy. Find a woman that you find beautiful. Find a guy you find irresistible and fuck them. Fuck their brains out. Can I replay Spider-Man as a sub alert? I certainly can. How can I get a woman? All right, I'm going to tell you one thing. Women love sex too. They like sex. They do also want to be treated like people. Basically, most guys are kind of gross these days. Unfortunately, when I say gross, I do not mean ugly. I do not mean anything like that. Guys are just not giving women what they want. That's why women like Gwendolyn Christie are so admired by women right now, because they appeal to the straight female gaze and the lesbian female gaze. So make sure you're clean. Hygiene, very important. You know what I mean? Try and make sure you got a haircut that looks nice. Try and buy clothes that fit. Don't get too much into what masculinity is. A lot of like dating advice right now is be a man, be a big muscly man. Girls don't care. Trust and believe. Like, I'm a pretty like hench guy. Like I got muscles. You know what I mean? I honestly I think I had more female interest back in the day when I was skinny. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like women, what guys think is awesome and looks good on men is not what women think. And it's kind of my thing is that men are sexually attracted to women, but are every day attracted to other men in Western society. Now, that's a kind of like a hard concept to get your head around. It doesn't mean you're gay. It just means that you find impressive men attractive. Not in a way that you want to kiss them, but in a way that you want to replicate what they do. So you see big old wrestlers or people like who can like hit real hard and punch, and people who are good at fighting, and you're like, whoa, that's amazing, because we glorify violence in Western culture, right? So what you want to do is basically just kind of like express that any way you want, right? Go to the gym, lift some weights. Go train to be a boxer. Don't do boxing because getting hit in the head's really bad for you. But do the things that you want to do. Feel confident in your body as a guy, and then also if you want to appeal to women, you gotta step outside your bubble a little bit. You know what I mean? You gotta start wear a bit of makeup. Women like that. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds counterintuitive. Women don't really like... I mean, there are some women who are like really big burly men, but there's a lot of women out there who like it when guys take care of the way they look. Get nice haircuts. Wear a bit of makeup. Like, spend a bit of time pruning themselves. They find that attractive. That's why women hang out with each other. They find that good, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm from a place where the male-to-female ratio is terrible. I got to move. At the end of the day, you just got to kind of accept it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you're not going to get... I have gone after girls who had no interest in me. Sad. I wish I had big muscles. It's okay. Women don't care about that. Drop dead head. You might wish it for you, and that's completely valid. But you do not need to worry about that affecting your ability to get the ladies. You know what I mean? It can help. Some women do like muscles. Women like men to be strong. Sure, it's true. Women also like men to be thoughtful. Women also like men... And it's not a... strong first, then thoughtful. Women like all those things in equal parts. I mean, insulting OnlyFans is disgusting filth, and perhaps you need to be slightly kinder. Girls dig that shit more. Remember, everyone has to eat. Everyone needs a job. Exactly. Everyone has to eat. Everyone needs a job. And right now, it's kind of like a commodity thing. Men are willing to pay money to see women naked, and women don't mind being sexualized because they've been sexualized their entire lives. I mean, as a guy... Guys, we can be honest with ourselves, right? This is a stream where we can be honest with each other. We've all heard what guys say when they think no women are around listening. Right? We've all been in those rooms. Okay, whether you like it or not, whether you engage in the conversation or not, we've all heard it. So it's really weird to me that men then get on their high horse in public after saying what they said in the room over there. They come out the room and they're like, oh, women shouldn't be on OnlyFans. Meanwhile, in the room over there, they said some fucking depraved shit. You know what I mean? Like, holy fuck. Like, what's wrong with you, dude? So, my recommendation is to remember that everyone is a human being. Everyone is a person. If you could make money showing your balls online, as much money as they're making, you might not. You know what I mean? Like, there are some women out there who I don't find attractive, who I think... Surely they can't make any money on OnlyFans because they're not pretty. They're not attractive in my eye. And yet they are taking home like $500,000 a month. Chat, type 1. Men in chat. Type 1 if you would take sexy photos online for people that you don't find attractive, but show them to for $500,000 a month. 1. Yes. Even if it was other guys. Even if it was gross dudes. Hey, you want to see it? And I get paid a bunch of money? Hey, 1. I'm from Asia. Yeah, Asia's tough, man. Especially China's tough right now with the policy, with the old policy and stuff like that. Wait, what am I signing up to? You are signing up to... I was saying basically, women don't do OnlyFans for the sexual gratification. They do it for the money. So basically, like, would you, for like $500,000 a month, post pictures of yourself online, naked, but get money for it? It's like, well, put yourselves in their shoes. A lot of people seem to, a lot of dudes, I should be specific, a lot of guys think that women do OnlyFans for attention. And I'm like, if they wanted attention, they just go outside. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they wanted male attention, just walk down the street. Guys will, like... Can I just do tasteful nudes, or would it have to be to do distasteful? Distasteful pays more. It's up to you. You'll get $100,000 a month for tasteful. You'll get $750,000 a month for distasteful. What are you gonna do? You can increase your money by 7 times if you do distasteful. You gonna do it? So it's kind of like these like I'm not actually like, you know, this isn't actually like a real conversation, obviously, but I'm saying it's like the thought process, man. Think about it. Like, just give it a ponder, even if it was $10,000 a month. Like, would you take tasteful nudes for $10,000? If you're like, yeah, I would take tasteful nudes for $10,000. Okay, we'll give you $50,000 to bend over and show me your butthole. It's like, would you do it? Like, just, I do this all the time. I always ask myself these questions. If I'm like outraged by something or disgusted by something, I'm like, I then have to like take myself out of myself and view it from a third person perspective. I'd do it. That escalated quickly. It's the truth, though. You give the internet an inch, it'll take a mile. I've only got an inch to give them. I once had a guy trying to get me to go home with him on the bus. Like, that was when I was at uni a few years ago. Was just getting the bus home from uni tired. Leave me alone. I asked him to leave me alone 3 times. He kept on asking if I was sure before eventually leaving me alone. Yeah, guys are the worst. Guys are the worst. But I'm worried about what my mother would think. Then don't do it. If you're like, I can turn down for $50,000 a month. Think about that. 2 years and you're retired. You know what I mean? I don't know. Holy crap, speaking of OnlyFans, did you see the article on the model who found out her dad paid for her content? I mean, it was... I'm not having a good day. How can I find love in this world if you don't have parents? I don't have parents. I disowned my family. I married a lovely woman with good opinions, Emily. You find love where you can get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was talking all nice about you.
Oh, thank you.
I was discussing with chat about basically the mental game of asking them. Someone came in and they said, I am disgusted by OnlyFans or something like that. And I said, okay, well, ask yourself this. If you could show pictures of your balls online for $10,000, would you do it? And then the conversation got rolling and someone was like, can I do tasteful nudes? And I was like, yes, but it pays less. You can do tasteful nudes for $10,000 a month, or you'll get $50,000 a month to bend over and show your bumhole. And I was like, what are you going to do? Like, ask yourself these questions. Like, rather than sort of like being like, I am offended by this because the door isn't open to you, put yourself in the position of someone else. Like,
good news, though. If you're willing to do it, the door is open for you.
The door is open.
But here's the thing. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it.
No.
Emily, 50K, would you show me a butthole? Absolutely. It would be so tasteful, too. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone's got 50K for such things.
Honestly.
But absolutely.
Peachy, for $50,000. I'd fucking drive down to I'd drive up to Norwich and shake your hand to bend over.
Do it in-person viewing.
I'll be like, you got 10 minutes.
Yeah, no. I mean, I do think it's very strange that so many people concern themselves in the lives and choices of others. We're all doing different things to pay our bills.
But also,
and
we are inherently sexual beings.
Yeah.
I said today, the only reason why any of us are here because of hard dicks and wet pussies.
You'd hope.
I mean, you know.
I'm just saying, you hope that it, yeah.
Might be a come on the toilet seat sort of situation.
Well, no, that's not what I meant. I just meant we hope the pussies are wet.
I mean, yeah, mate, not Ben Shapiro.
Talk to Ben Shapiro, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Talk to Ben Shapiro and then come back about it.
But yeah, basically, at the end of the day, I'm disgusted by a lot of things I see. But what people do with their own freedom is not one of them.
You call.
I don't think
That's
that
your
there
para.
is such a thing as sexual energy. I think we're getting a little crystally.
You're getting
As
a
with-
little bit woo there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
as with many things, there are obviously, you know, that there is harm that can be done with many things. There are lots of issues. I personally think that turning around in a world where there is tons of like guys out there who are pimping out women, there is so much sex trafficking, and we're worried about consenting adults posting pictures of themselves for other consenting adults.
Also, it's a hypothetical, right? Sexual
Yeah.
energy can be destructive. But I tell you what, on the flip side of that, judgmental energy is destructive
Yeah.
about 5 times more.
Yeah, ooh, Fred knows all about it. We've measured it, you know. No,
I mean, if we're able to
if
talk
we're
about
just
these
going to
things-
discuss our energies, I also think that it's worth bearing in mind that, like, just because something has the capacity to do somebody harm does not mean it is doing most people harm, right? Like, most people who aren't, like, that, because obviously asexuality is, like, a big bundle of different things, and some
sure.
people are sexual a bit and stuff like that, but let's say you're, like, a non-sexual, asexual person. That's a pretty small portion of people. Pretty much everybody else has some sexuality. And I don't think that in general it is destructive. I think it can be very fun. It can be very freeing. I think that it can be very... give you a little enlightenment, let you understand how the world is and how people can interact with each other and stuff like that.
Also, it
yeah,
could
I'm
be
worried
as-
that Florence Spot is gaining AI. Yeah, she's gaining intelligence.
But it's also like, sex can just be a nice evening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Could just be like, woohoo! Like,
That's
I had
what I'm
a,
saying. It's a
I had
nice
a good
thing.
time.
It's like eating a nice dinner or having a really like fun time at a party.
Yeah.
You know, and it can make you feel better because you might feel like a confidence boost, or you might feel, wow, I've been really hoping that I could do that with somebody, and I did, and it was really good. You know, woohoo, Fred! This isn't The Sims.
Like, I learned everything I need to know about life from The Sims, okay?
Just be aware about don't getting into a trouble. This is the thing, is I also think that it's worth bearing in mind that running around to other adults and say, guys, I think you're having a moral crisis,
Yeah.
is stupid.
It's,
Like, the idea, who cares? Why do you care? What has it got to do with anything? There are so many people out there doing actively bad things, and you're like, I don't know how I feel about titties on the internet. I'm like, just don't look them up then, babe. There is a lot worse shit happening on the internet than somebody selling a picture of their titties. I can guarantee you that.
Absolutely, 100% is. Speaking of having sex chat, did you guys see this? Did you guys see this absolute wild behavior? So, if you guys don't know, Adin Ross has, I like to think,
Yeah.
conjugal visiting rights to Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate, aside from his lawyer, is allowed 5 visitors. Okay? Now, bearing in mind that Andrew Tate's been going on about all of his girls and all these women that, you know, would do anything for him, and it's not sex trafficking. They all want to be there. Of
course.
It seems that none of them are visiting him. But the good news is, Adin Ross is. So he has 4 family members. I assume one of them isn't his brother because he was also arrested.
Yes.
And then Adin Ross,
Who is
coming in
flying.
for conjugal visits from America.
Flying in from the United States.
Do you know
So-
what this shows you, though? In my opinion,
Sure.
is it shows you that Andrew Tate's love bombing techniques work on everybody. Because this man is about to fly to Romanian prison to you know, get his hog squeezed or whatever by Andrew Tate.
Or do some hog squeezing.
Insane. Well, I don't know who's squeezing what.
Who is
Yeah.
Adin Ross?
This is all
One of
you
the
need
most
to know about
intelligent
him.
Twitch streamers on Twitch. So yeah,
tweet basically saying
He's banned now.
allowing 5 people to visit me in my basically visit me in jail. 4 of which are family members, and the 5th person is Adin, me.
is it still echoing? I thought he fixed this.
You did not. Bad news. It's never fixed.
Okay, let me know if it's still echoing, chat.
Tweet basically saying I'm allowing 5 people to visit me in my basically visit me in jail. 4 of which are family members.
Okay,
and
I
the
think I
5th
already
person
fixed it,
is,
cool.
Is Adin, me.
Look how happy he is! He's swooning! Like, he genuinely, you know when your friend tells you, when your friend tells you that they ask someone out on a date and I really like them, and they've got that little, like, coy, but they're trying so hard not to smile, but they're smiling, and they're like,
So,
you know that, like, goofy, yeah, that's the
you remember
butterfly's
that guy
face.
I was telling you about?
Yeah.
He, has invited me over, and I'm cheesing.
I don't know what to wear.
It's Andrew Tate.
No! Oh my god. Yeah, no, look.
Girl. I'm gonna get me some of that.
Look.
Anyway,
I'm not a fan of those like body language YouTubers. I'm not. But look at that face and tell me he is not actively fantasizing.
That's a man in love.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that is a man
We
in love.
all know that face.
Dude. Yo, what code
Good.
G1?
Gene shift. Congrats. Enjoy.
This is when Emily puts down a lasagna in front of me kind of face. Do you know what I mean? Like this guy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Mate,
Yeah.
I find you someone who thinks about you as fondly as
Adin Ross does for Andrew Tate.
Exactly. Thank you. Oh my god.
I saved you that.
Yeah,
I saw you being like, there's too many A names involved in this story.
Oh my god. Anyway, what else you got to say?
Oh man, I woke up to that and I had just the biggest smile on my face. I'm like, oh my god, this is real. This is crazy.
Dude,
he's in dreamland.
Dude, he is fantasizing.
Yeah, dude, this guy, he's like, he's having the best time of his life,
He's literally
man.
like middle distance, soft focusing his eyes to imagine that Andrew Tate's standing there.
Like, if you could be, if this was like a movie, it'd be like, why do but? You know what I mean?
I've never seen someone so straight up like moony eyed. Ever.
And the answer to everyone's question, if I'm gonna basically go see Andrew in jail because he did put me on his visitation list, the answer is this. Andrew Tate, I'm on my way. I will see you in Romania, G.
Mate, when Andrew Tate says, yo, come over.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm driving to Romania right now. So, yeah, if those of you guys who don't know who Adin Ross is, and I'm going to say, honestly, until this Andrew Tate stuff happened, I didn't know who Adin Ross was.
No, I didn't know who he was either.
He is like a podcast bro, quite a big following, and he is the one who had the "What's a fascist?" quote.
Yes.
Should we find that again? Do we all want to refresh who Adin Ross is?
Adin Ross finds out.
Yeah, my favorite was it was just called Adin Ross is illiterate, and it's the best.
This is Adin Ross. This is on his stream. Adin Ross finds out what a fascist means.
What does a fascist mean? It means you are a far right authorization ultra-analytic. Oh my God, ultra-analytist.
This is my favorite. This is literally my favorite video.
So, fascism is a far-right, authoritarian, ultra-nationalist political ideology and movement characterized by a dictatorial leader. I can't even read either.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of pixelated.
No, yeah, it's kind of pixelated, but also it's like these are. If you just read them slowly, Aiden, read them slowly.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my God, ultra-analyst, political ideology movement characterized by
That's a fuck of a word, isn't it?
dictator leadership, centralized autocracy, militarism,
Autocracy. You got too much autocracy.
forcible suppression of opposition. So I don't know what that means, bro. I swear to God, I don't
Yeah, no shit.
No shit. No, my favorite. Then we
know
get
what the
to
fuck
like
a fascism is. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Benito Mussolini and Giviano.
Benito Mussolini slays me every time. I am a
Mussolini
Benito.
and Giviante Gentile and Jason Stanley. Like, who the fuck are these people, bro?
This is my favorite. This is my favorite. No,
Never
this
heard
is
in
my
my fucking
favorite.
life. What is an example of a fascist? Yo! All right, bro. See what I'm saying, chat? Like, this is why I don't fuck with y'all, bro. Like, dude, like, this is what the fuck
and he's like, what's an example of a fascist? And it's like Adolf Hitler, and he sees it. And he's like, yo, what are you guys making me look up Hitler for? Oh my God. So funny. His shock that fascism is what Hitler was doing. I will literally never, ever, ever, ever recover. I love it so much.
It's the ideal Twitch moment, really.
So it's the best. Anyway, that's Adin Ross. He's now banned on Twitch, but who cares because he's going to Romania.
Is he banned on Twitch? I thought he was
He is
unbanned.
banned. Oh, he might have been unbanned today. It's possible. I'm not gonna lie.
Didn't realize he was banned.
He did get banned. I wasn't 100% clear on what he was banned for. I didn't really check.
A million things.
Wasn't it that Hitler turned up on his stream? He did though. He showed up. It was AI Hitler. It was a roleplay Hitler. So don't worry. He's still banned due to violation of. It did say why. It said. Benito Mazzulli. No, this channel is unavailable due to violation of Twitch's community guidelines or terms of service. That's pretty weak. He was banned a few days ago. Yeah, he's still gone. I don't know if it's permanent or not, but I don't know if anybody cares. I was really enjoying though on the Adin Ross, on the Andrew Tate Adin Ross subject. I was watching the H3 podcast earlier and they were basically talking about this whole thing that's been going down. And they basically had a clip of some dude. Now, I'm going to say, I don't know who these men are. And they are very famous in their little circle, in the Adin Ross circle. But I'm going to be honest, probably none of you know who these people are either. But there's one guy who's absolutely jacked, right? Jacked out of his mind. Because most of these guys are kind of weaselly, right? But this guy is like absolutely huge. And he's clearly been looking at the Andrew Tate shit. And is like, this looks pretty bad, right? Like, it's pretty bad. Yeah. And so he is literally sitting there opposite two weasel-ass men that I could pick up and throw out the window. One of whom is Adin Ross, I'm pretty sure. One's called something stupid like Stanky, like some dumbass name. Fantastic. And they're sitting there and they're going like, oh yeah, the Matrix has come for him. The people have like turned on him. They want to bring him down. No, his name wasn't Stank, but it's something stupid like that. It was like Stanky, little fucking idiot. It's a stupid name. But yeah, so they are talking about Andrew Tate, and this big guy is literally trying to say, I've looked into this, and it seems kind of obvious to me that what he was doing, is sex trafficking and is a crime. And more than that, he's kind of saying, well, have you seen what was on his website? It's kind of admitting to everything that he's been accused of.
I mean, Andrew Tate is not, he hasn't been arrested for anything he hasn't already said he'd done.
He'd done, yeah. Which, I'm going to be honest with you, chat, it does not look good if you admit to the crime and then you are caught of doing the crime.
And your best defense is, I was just joking. It's a character on TV.
And yeah, I said, what's the deal with podcast bros that never want to have a contrary opinion? It's your literal job is to have an opinion, grow some balls and say what you think. I was watching some dude who's 250 pounds of muscle tie himself into knots to say Andrew Tate might actually be a bad person. And then he was literally going well, I'm just going to play the devil's advocate here, but he did kind of admit to it. But he was like, yeah, there's so much fake news. Who can even know what the truth is? I'm like, what do you mean who can know? Just read the information. But this is what drives me mad is so many of these podcast dudes do no research. They talk about topics that they just know what the party line is, but they don't look into well, why was he arrested? What's he been caught doing? And then they were talking about things well, some people said some of it's about taxes or something, but I don't know. And I'm like, dude, the information is out there. You are literally 1 million people are watching this, and you cannot be bothered to check to see what the fuck's actually going down.
I cannot wait for the Romanian authorities to make an example of the guy. I can't wait. Put it all out there in public. They obviously, if they've arrested this guy, he's not a Romanian national, which means
he could not be making Romania look worse. And this is what I've been saying the whole time: is if you are living in another country and you do something that makes that country that you're living in look bad, they will throw you under the bus.
They will come down on you,
they do not want they probably want some rich Americans, and they probably want to attract some influencer types to say, "Oh, Romania's great, move in, pay your taxes over here. Why the hell not?" Right? Yeah. But at the same time, you do not want to be running around making Romania look like a place where you can get away with crimes. Nobody likes that, especially when you're a foreigner. Don't be that guy, because they will throw you under the bus. They do not care about you.
They don't give a...
It was just a prank, Your Honor.
It's just a prank, man. Yeah, honestly, it's a joke. And the court case will happen eventually. He's already had most of his shit seized, including 7 of his 11 cars. Most of the cars aren't even his, by the way. They're like owned by other people, just in his garage.
Yeah, obviously.
And so
This is all about the flex.
yeah, but this is kind of like it's bad for him.
It's embarrassing, though.
It's bad for him now
Yeah.
because it means that like the cars that he said were his that weren't his, someone else's in his garage have been seized. He now owes people cars.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he's going to prison for a while.
Romania has been getting investigated by the United Nations for their horrendous prison system. Not in the terms of like it's like badly run. It's just abusive and horrible, and the last place you want to be on earth. And that is the first place I want Andrew Tate to be.
Enjoy, Andrew. Yeah, moved there deliberately. My favorite bit about it as well is that one of the reasons he moved to Romania, which, you know, we've all heard him say like, oh, you know, you can basically pay people off and they won't prosecute you.
Yeah.
And if a girl says you did something and you say you didn't, well, they'll be like, where's the proof? No proof. Well, then, now I want to highlight that he literally committed crimes like that in the UK, and he got away with it in the UK, and he still left the country. And I'm like, you stupid bitch. You literally did the crime. You literally got away with it, and that is not good enough for you. You want to be sitting there going, oh, I don't even want to be like, but I don't even want the case to come up. To be clear, though, you know, I said he got away with it in the UK. He didn't go to court and get proved innocent. They just decided not to take it to court at all. So the Crown Prosecution Service decided not to prosecute Andrew Tate for being a rapist, even though there were videos and voice notes of him going, oh, the more you didn't like it, the more I liked it. The more you wanted me to stop, the more I didn't want to.
Yeah, so someone was like, oh, we can't prosecute Top G. Like, the UK is a fucking trash. Like, it's a fucking island of, like, trash people.
Don't come
here,
Stay.
chat. It's bad. So, yeah. They'll use the Alex Jones defense. Yeah, it's just a character. Thing is, though, unless you're, like, specifically go out of your way to make it obvious that's a character, like, why would they believe you? Like, when you're, like, literally, like, living that lifestyle and, like, everything you do... Like, when you're, like, talking about stuff you're actually doing, like, running, like, sex fucking websites and stuff like that, like, cam websites... Also, these are the same people who, honestly, it's so bizarre. Like, we had that guy in earlier who was like, oh, like, Top G, when we're talking about Andrew Tate and stuff like that. It's like, Andrew Tate runs cam websites, but you're horrified by OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So the only time you're horrified by, like, online sex work is when women are in control of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right. That's completely accurate. You have nailed it. But that's also, why do you think, let's just take a moment, look deep in our hearts and ask ourselves why we think Andrew Tate did not like OnlyFans. Is it because it ruins Andrew Tate's shitty business model?
Might be because
or is it because it's immoral? It's immoral and it's bad and immoral. It's like, because he literally makes money doing that kind of job and lying to women to make sure that they can't leave him. Like, he was literally saying to them, oh, what you want to do is make fake paperwork. Like, there's videos of him talking about it. Make fake paperwork and lie to them and say you're doing their taxes. So they can't leave you, because if they leave you, then they won't have their paperwork done and they'll be like, have committed a crime.
Yeah.
And obviously there's no business in the world where if you then went, oh, I'm just going to do my own taxes, they'd be like, well, someone else did them. Hortensis!
32.
Woo! Guys, raise
Hortensis.
fist, give Hortensis some love.
But yeah. Andrew Tate, what a fuck. Fuck that guy. Hope he goes away for a very long time.
Indeed.
We also got an update to Better Twitch TV for those of you who use it. We've got renaming of emotes, which is cool. We've got auto drop claims, which is cool.
What does that mean?
So if there's a channel of drops and you have to claim them, the now Better Twitch TV auto claims them for you.
Oh, nice.
Animated personal emotes, which is cool. Improved search, animated versus static, so translations, highlight colors, loyalty badges, yearly sub options, and improved performance.
I like loyalty badges.
I don't know if the loyalty badges is for people who subscribe to Better Twitch TV or for...
Oh, that would be lame.
Yeah, I mean, I think Better Twitch TV are like, yeah, we're making some money. So...
Well, they got some good stuff. Shout out to Better Twitch TV.
Shout out.
For being consistent. Oh, it's for people who subscribe to it. Well, I think we do, but I don't care about loyalty badges. Nevertheless.
No. Who cares if you subscribe to Better Twitch TV? I just do it because, you know, we need emotes. So, like, we'll have a loyalty badge.
Yay!
But
finally,
yeah, I think it's like the same. Yeah, it's like £5 a month. So I've been paying that for like years. What was it? One of the? It's 2017.
It's a long time.
Yeah,
that's a long time, baby.
One of my longest running subs.
Yep.
But yeah, it's
these badges though. What badges?
Exactly, Dean. The badges, Emily, on the Fremily extension for your browser.
Yay!
So, chat, if you're running Chrome or Firefox, go to Florence. Go to fremily.tv/app or florencebot.com/extension. Link is in chat right now. Download the Fremily app. It's good.
Rich in badges. That would be
Badge
nice.
rich.
I wish I were richer in badges. Anything else we wanted to talk about?
Let me have a look. We got the content docket. So there's a couple of things. The Prime Minister of New Zealand resigned. She was a good egg. We liked her.
Yeah, she was a good egg, but she was kind of done with it.
Yeah, so she
which I respect. She was Prime Minister for what, 6 years?
Long time.
It's a long time.
Leader of the Labour Party, social. No, what was she? She was a fucking forget the word now. Socialist. All that sort of stuff. So good opinions. Good opinions. Unfortunately, she had a kid. And she was like, wow.
Unfortunately, she had a kid.
Well, yeah, kind of. So unfortunately, for us, she had a child, and she felt like she wasn't doing either job well. She wasn't being a mum very well, and she wasn't being a prime minister very well.
I'm of the opinion, and I know this may be controversial, but I think 6 years is a perfectly long amount of time to be leading a country. I don't see any reason that you would, necessarily, if you don't feel like you're doing the job well anymore.
Yeah, and also
I think that is valid. Do you know what I mean?
You've only got a finite amount of time on the surface of the earth, and if you're going to spend that time doing boring shit running the country rather than spending time with your kid.
Yeah, I mean, she said she doesn't have enough in the tank, and I think saying I'm burnt out and tired of this, and at the end of the day, when you're making prime ministerial decisions, you're making decisions that even some of them may be smaller. To some people, they're going to be incredibly important, and you're going to want to make sure that you're putting all of your brain, all your empathy, all your thought into that. And I think that after 6 years, you're going to start being like, dude, I don't want to hear about that anymore. And that's not being a good prime minister. Now, I'll admit that most of our prime ministers aren't good, so she was probably still better than the average. But
I think she was actually alright.
Noticing, what I mean is in terms of even if she was feeling burnt out, she was probably still putting more consideration in than a lot of prime ministers would. But if you feel like I'm not doing the job as well as I used to, and I feel like I'm slipping, that's a very valid way to be like, I'm done.
Yeah, I feel like if she was prime minister of the UK, I'd be very happy. You know what I mean? I would be like, not perfect by any means, but very happy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but honestly, a pig in a wig would do better than anyone we've had for the last however many years of Tory nonsense.
You can't have a pig in a wig in Parliament, and all the Tories try to fuck it.
It's true. It's true. Well, Cameron's not in Parliament anymore, is he? David Cameron's
they're all
out.
fucking. They're all.
He was the number one pig fucker, is all I'm saying. You would definitely be like, guys,
a pig in a wig's at
you
risk.
got a joy.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, Boris was getting laid, and he looks like a pig in a wig. Oh my god! And we've got the pork markets. It's all happening.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Boris and Trump were definitely rocking the pig in a wig vote. What else was there?
We've got.
Oh yeah, this is so weird.
It's a weird
one. So I
man.
haven't done my full research into this, but I keep seeing stuff coming up on my timeline, and it's fucking unhinged. So there's this guy called George Santos, who is
quite famous in America right now.
American. Now he's not a senator, right? He's a House of Representatives person, or is he a senator?
Let me have a quick Google. He is a
U.S. representative for New York's 3rd Congressional District.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's House.
Only Farms. I thought he was House. So it's been coming out that he's been lying about loads of completely insane things, right?
Lots of things.
And if you start to deep dive this, you will be shocked at the sheer quantity of lies. But, he was, one of his roommates came forward and said that he used to steal his clothes, just loads of insane stuff. So apparently he's been lying and saying, saying that his mum died in 9/11. But she didn't. How do you think you can get away with saying your mum died in 9/11? Did you think no one would check?
So none of his family were even in the United States.
So that's the interesting. Immigration records show that George Santos's mother was not in the United States on September the 11th, and despite the representative claiming she died in one of the Twin Towers. Is that not the most legitimately unhinged thing you've ever heard in your life? Like, you must be so used to lying. And, like, we all know the kind of people, you know, who will go out of their way to lie to prove their point, even though so you'll go, well, like, well, what would you do in this scenario? And they'll go, well, actually, I was in that scenario and I did this. And you're like, dude, you're obviously lying.
People would rather lie, bald-faced lie, than ever lose an argument. It's really weird.
But, yeah, and so it's obviously one of those things. But I'm straight up like, how do you get away with saying your mum was in 9/11? This is another completely insane one.
It's so weird, man.
Right? So, Congressman George Santos used to perform in drag under the name Kitaria Revesh. I don't know if that's how you say it. Now, obviously, on the face, there is nothing wrong with that. In fact, that would be very based and cool, right? Like,
fine.
Sick. Brazilian drag queen, this person alleges, right?
Alleges.
Thank you for reading that for me. Santos has been criticized for his alignment with Republican leaders who say drag queens are grooming kids and supporting Florida's Don't Say Gay bill. So in one breath, he is like, he's one of those people who's like, oh, actually, drag is grooming. Children shouldn't see drag. It shouldn't be done. If you're doing drag, you're a groomer, all this stuff. And on the other hand, he's literally been doing drag.
Were you grooming
kids, the same
George?
guy. I mean, he might have been, but that, you know, that's neither here nor there.
Is he like a grifter? Is he literally like Republican for money? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's weird, man. Also, he had like a GoFundMe for his dying dog when he was in university. And he put up his name on the GoFundMe as a random Jewish name because he said Jewish people have more money and give more.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, that's fucked up, bro.
So, yeah, there's been, and I think there's been more than one GoFundMe that he's put up that has now been discovered to be him, where he's been raising money for stuff. And yeah, he basically said, oh, if I put, are most Republicans in it for the money?
Yeah,
I would say
like,
yes.
Rather than truly actually, like, I know not all Republicans believe what they say. And in fact, I kind of have like a sneaking suspicion most of them don't.
Yes.
And they're like, it's like, oh, my constituents, I don't think they call them that, do you? People I represent, they believe in the Bible. And they don't like, the Bible says no gays. And so therefore I am no gay. It's a bit like, oh God, Emily, you're going to have to help me here.
I'm ready.
Who's the Republican who is against interracial marriage, but in an interracial marriage himself? He's the fucking slug-looking...
Gordon,
Leslie Knope?
No.
We like Leslie Knope.
He's the Speaker of the House or whatever.
He was for a bit, anyway. Yeah, the guy who looks like a slug.
He looks exactly like a slug.
Oh, that weird guy. Yeah, the really weird guy. Like, I would not vote for that guy just because I would like not because I even if I agreed with everything that guy.
Oh, is it Mitch McConnell? Who's the L person I'm thinking of then?
Yeah, there is an L person. You are 100% right.
You're probably right.
But like,
there's a lot of people.
Bitch McConnell. Oh, there we go.
No, because Mitch McConnell.
Lindsey Graham.
What did I say?
Lindsey Graham.
Was I close? I was thinking of Mitch
Leslie.
McConnell. Oh, that was pretty close.
Yeah. So Lindsay and Leslie's pretty close. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Lindsey. Man, how dare these people ever talk about what man is and stuff like that? They're always going on about like men this, men that, men this, and I'm like, dude, you all look like. I'm not gonna say what you look like.
Slugs.
You all look like my aunt.
AKA Lady G.
Yeah,
yes.
Honestly, even if I agreed with everything Mitch McConnell had to say in life, even if I was like Mitch McConnell and me agree on all points, I would never vote for him because why would you ever want to look at him?
I should not.
I
should not have to live like this.
If there are lizard people in human suits, he is it. The ugliest motherfucker on the planet.
To me, he is like cousin or brother of. You can take him off the screen. I don't need to look at this.
I'm sure he is cousin brother.
Yeah. Do you remember the guy who used to do the horse racing in the UK?
No.
Oh God. There's this horse racing pundit, and he was the ugliest man in the world.
As well, you know that Lindsey Graham pays for male prostitutes in DC.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They all do. All
John
like, so
McCrarick. I was actually okay. This is so unfair, but I was actually like, Scotty, you'll remember because he's from a long time ago.
Okay, I did. Yeah.
No, so this man, we allowed him on our television.
He was everywhere on TV.
It was rough. The early 2000s, vile. Tell me they don't look related.
They do look related.
He must be dead now, right?
They're the same.
There's no way that man looked like that 15 years ago.
Okay, sorry. The two lizards are sharing. There's two lizards sharing one human skin. with different DLC. Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I swear to God, next time anyone says like women have it easier on Twitch, I'm gonna be like, this guy was a famous TV personality.
Literally. Famous.
Famous.
He was on multiple shows. He was on Celebrity Wife Swap. He was on Big Brother. Everyone, it was actually really funny because I remember he was on one of those Celebrity Big Brothers back in the day. And everyone was so grossed out by him that they'd like cut to people and he'd be like snorting and snuffling and bogeying everywhere. And people would literally be like, yeah. I honestly think I would lose so much weight if I had to.
Do you know what? The weird thing is about this guy, right, chat? You look at him and you're sort of like, oh, he's putting on the chintzy English thing. The hyper chintzy English thing as a meme. No, he retired off TV, and there are photos of him outside of pubs in like fucking wherever the fuck Shire, dressed like this. This is his real look.
Now, I want to be clear. He died in 2019. Thank God. I want to be clear, he was a massive prick. So we're not just making fun of someone for the way that they look, but also their shitty personality. But he is the dangliest looking motherfucker I've ever seen. And thank God he was on TV for a long time. And at least we don't, to be honest, I shouldn't have brought him back up because we didn't all deserve to see that. Let's be honest with ourselves. He was going through some stuff. But the point is that scary, gross-looking men somehow seem to think they can just get away with whatever they want to do. This is why Emily stopped watching TV. I honestly think it would have been one of my reasons. Because I remember back in the day, you'd be watching TV, and the status of the people you'd be forced to see. I'm suing for visual assault. Valid? I agree with you. I do. I actually do. So it's just another case of the right showing themselves to be grifters, and I think it's interesting because you basically see this, it's like analog in content creators where people will start to drift right, and as they drift right they lose a lot of their left-wing audience or their centrist audience or people who notice dog whistles, but the right wing get louder and more supportive of them, right? And so you can be the most bargain basement boring ass content creator, but if you're willing to be like, there's only two genders, and everyone will be like, so brave, wah! And they'll get all their bots to like comment on your shit.
I got blocked by one of those kind of creators recently.
So if you're ready to do that, there is some good money to be made until you draw your line in the sand. And this is the issue with people going to the right, is you always have something you are not willing to do, right? You might be down to be a misogynist, down to be a racist, down to be a homophobe, right? But then you might be uncomfortable being anti-Semitic because you're like, well, actually, one of my grandparents was Jewish, or one of my friends was Jewish. Exactly. The same with Milo Yiannopoulos or whatever, where even though he was using it to groom kind of younger boys, allegedly, is that he obviously could never get the I hate gay vote because he's gay. And now, you know what he had to do? He had to pretend to be straight, and he's now converted. He's like, oh, I got, I was basically groomed to be gay, and actually I was never gay. And I'm like, dude, you're a 25-year-old gay guy. You know you were gay. But he's realized that he's never going to get back on that team. So then it happens consistently with creators, where they will eventually draw their line in the sand with like, okay, I can't like be a fascist, be a full-scale, like, I like Hitler fascist, and then a bunch of their audience will be like, ooh. And that's been what's been happening with Ben Shapiro and his flop ass movies. He keeps casting a female lead whose main like ability is to do like fighting and like physical stunts and stuff with Gina Carano. And so now everyone's turned around and been like, ooh, these movies are too woke. Like, these are Daily Wire movies, right? And they're still too woke for the people who are subscribed to the Daily Wire because, like, ooh, I don't want to see a woman doing, like, a physical role. That makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. And you can never please those people.
Gina Carano, whilst a massive bitch, is a very attractive woman. You'd think they'd be very excited to see her on TV. But no, even then, they're sort of like, woman. And I'm like, dude, at what point, like, you know, at what point is it like you only want to be around men, only want to see men? Like, what's a woman to you? Is it literally like a commodity, like a pet? Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's really funny because you do see it time and again, and people often, like on the right, will often accuse the left of this, like, oh, there's always something else, and it's like, But the issue for the left is that we're looking at our lives and we're going, right, these are the things we've been told about the world. What if those things are true? What if those things are good? What if those things are actually helping uplift the people around me? And what if those things are actually shit that I've been lied to about? You know, I remember when I went to school, I certainly didn't hear that much about how shit the British Empire was. And I definitely grew up and went, oh, okay, so the East India Company was an arm of the British Empire? It wasn't just a shitty company? Right. And then you start to kind of put those things together. And so they'll go, oh, there's always something else for the left. And I'm like, but it's exactly the same for the right. You will turn on anyone. You'll literally be like, well, I think the refugees maybe should be allowed to have somewhere to live. And they're like, oh, you want to fill the country with people who aren't me? And it's like, that's why you have to have your morals.
Yeah.
It's like the hardest thing for all these grifters is eventually you have to turn around and go, yeah, well, truly, this is what I believe. And none of them want to do that. But if you do that, then you will always feel comfortable and at home where you're at because you're like, no, these are my beliefs. This is how I feel. This is what I've learned. And if those change, you need to be ready to turn around and talk about it.
GCSE history, all about the American slave trade. Didn't mention us once. Yep.
And I will say, like, I definitely felt like I learned quite a few bits of it, but they were never put together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was always like, oh, the Empire's turned up over here in this conversation. The Empire's turned up over here in this conversation. But it was never like, here is what the Empire is. So you're just getting little bits, and it's really hard to put it together. And then on top of that, you've got a bit of like, oh, Rule Britannia, we were doing quite well though, weren't we? And you're like, hang on.
It's one of those things where it's like, people like to be like, oh yeah, but we didn't, England didn't start it. It was Portugal. And I'm like, yeah, but who looked at Portugal and went like, that looks pretty good, and did it bigger and more than they ever did.
The thing is, we love to finger point.
Yes.
Like, who did it? Who was it? Who did it the most? It's like, you all did it.
Yes.
Right? It doesn't matter if somebody did it more and somebody did it less. It doesn't matter if England ended it earlier and then America didn't end it for 100 more years. Like, that's terrible, right? Obviously, it should have ended. But let's be honest with ourselves. It was not a good time for anybody.
Not a good time.
So, rather than trying to twist ourselves into circles to make various parts of history okay, we need to, like, that's the perspective of the left is looking at it. And rather than me going, Fred, did you know that 60 years ago I wouldn't have been able to have a bank account and pointing at you?
Why are you personally attacking me?
It's like, no, what we're talking about is the fact that that is a terrible thing that happened and has obviously impacted the way that our culture treats women.
Yes.
You know?
People don't realize that, like, all this historical stuff that we have, all this, like, historical, like, classism, racism, all that sort of stuff, we still experience it. Like, that's why I always say, like, America is a very racist place. The UK is still racist, but we're more classist. We're with a like a fucking seasoning of racism. Whereas in America, it's racism with a new, fresh seasoning of classism.
New, fresh classism.
Yeah, they got that brand new classism, the billionaire classism.
I will say, Scotty, when I was at university and one of the things I was studying was history, was tons of the current conversation. When I say current, like 10 years ago now, the conversation in terms of teaching history was about how, because obviously you would sit down and go, well, we've learned history, we know what it is, but it's re-looking at all of the things that we've already discussed under new lenses and not just looking at it from the lens of I'm British and I want to make Britain look good. It's like, how do we assess what is factual? How do we assess the reasons that things happen, and how do we start to tell these stories from different perspectives, right? So how do we tell the story of racism not from the perspective of the people who were, or slavery, from the perspective of the people who were owning people, and instead tell it from the perspective of people who were being owned, talk about their experiences, like, how do we get that information? How do we find those stories? How do we find the people like Harriet Tubman who were resisting when all of history up until now has been like, well, yes, he owned this number of people, and the most information you have about those people is number. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we also like to refer to, like, slavery and all that sort of stuff as, like, black history. We never like to refer to it as, like, white history. It was more white history.
It's true, isn't it? It's true. It's fucking true. Who did it? You know, who was the active participant there? Exactly. It's not the slaves, is it? It's not the black people. It's not people who have fucking been swept out of their land across the sea to somewhere they've never been before, and then had to learn each other's languages and build culture and resist together, which is an incredibly interesting story if you think about, like, the fact that these people they did not all know each other. They were not all from the same places.
No.
You know?
And it's like, did other Africans have a hand in it? Sure. But, like, who did the exploitation? Do you know what I mean? It's always finger pointing. It's like, well, we wouldn't have had slaves if other Africans didn't sell the slaves to us.
The Romans had slaves? I don't care if the Romans had slaves!
And it definitely is really complicated, and it's a really tough subject, and, like, the Trail of Tears, you know what I mean? If you look at any, like, painting or any depiction of the Trail of Tears, it's like a very sad image, but they always forget all the slaves that were there as well and stuff like that. And there's really hard conversations to be had about that history.
Yeah. Sorry, I just thought, do you work in finance? And I flashed back horribly. I was just like, ah! And I was like, listen to what Fred's saying. Don't know. I was like, what have I missed in chat? And I just saw the sentence, do you work in finance? And it crippled me emotionally. If someone put their hand in the fire, would you? I mean, that's valid. Same with, would you jump off a bridge or a cliff if somebody else did it? But yeah, that's the thing, right, Dot, is I think that a lot of, especially like white leftism, is trying to look at things that you are taught that are normal, right? These are just how people behave. And then you find out, well, where did they come from? What do they mean? What do they do to other people? And you can start to unpick the racism that was baked into your childhood and the sexism and the homophobia. And like a lot of people have to do that themselves when they realize, like, I've always hated gay people, but actually I'm gay, you know? And then you've got to deal with all that stuff in like therapy.
It's like, wow, I can't believe Dave's gay. He really hated gay people more than any of us. It's like, well, it turns out.
Yeah,
he
seriously.
was dealing with a few things then. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's all very sort of like, yeah.
But that's why I think it's so important. Like, the most important thing you can do as a person of any background, any race, is be open and willing to learn, to hear things that and not feel directly targeted by them, right? Like, if you see somebody say, I hate it when white people do blank, and you go, well, I don't do that, well, they're not talking about you, so don't worry about it.
Yep.
And if you think, do I do that? Actually, have I done that? You can then think about it and move on and hopefully do less of that in the future. Do you know what I mean?
I grew up and was taught that racism was bad, but then so much stuff was taught through a bad lens, 100%. What is crazy is how people who taught me that stuff have come out as crazy, racist, alt-right people. Yeah, I mean...
Opinions can change.
In the UK, racism is less upfront, unlike it is in America. In America, racism's upfront, right? People, like...
I mean, they got the Klan, you know?
They point... and they say the word, you know what I mean? And it's gross. In the UK, it's like, oh yes, but like, you know, it's equal but separate. You know, you wouldn't mind being neighbours with one, but you wouldn't want your daughter bringing one home, sort of thing. And it's like,
yeah, literally, and a lot of passive, like,
which I felt gross even saying that. I'm not gonna lie, that was put a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I mean, valid. It's extremely racist.
Yeah.
I got bullied at school, and one of the things I got bullied for was kids deciding I was a lesbian without asking me. One of the bullies turned out to be trans, and I later became friends with them when they turned things around and apologized. That's the thing, it is often also the case that for people who like grew up in like really environments that were really unkind to them, they lash out to like move the spotlight off them.
Yeah.
But obviously that doesn't make it fair or wild or okay.
Also,
do you know what I mean?
You take power wherever you can get it. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're like powerless at home and everyone's like being like, I mean,
true.
Trigger warning for anyone who had bad experiences with homosexuality growing up. This is not meant to like...
Or homophobia,
anything like that. Yeah, I remember when I was really young. So I was outside my house. I can't remember, I was doing something. I was like playing with my little toy, like car toy or something like that. And my brother, we had a wall that was like thigh high, right? And as a kid, I'd sit on the wall, my legs would dangle, even though it was a really small wall. It kind of explains how young I was. And so my brother sat me down one day, and out of nowhere was like, Fred. And he's like 8 years older than me. Both my brothers are 8 and 12 years older than me. And he was like, Fred, if you ever turn out gay, I'll fucking kill you.
Love that.
And I distinctly remember going, what's gay?
Yeah.
I was like...
And this was in a time before Google. So, like, good luck. You're just there going, well, I hope I don't do whatever that is. Yeah, your brother's a freak, though.
And, yeah, I spent, like, years being sort of, like, not sure what it is. My mum would refer to her... Dermot and someone else. It was the people she used to work for on the side, slyly, so the government wouldn't find out, wouldn't stop any of their benefits. She used to go around their house and clean for them, And they were lovely. There were two lovely men who lived together. They were always nice to her. They always treated her well. She was really friendly with them. She'd say some horrible stuff about gay people otherwise, but they were the good ones. They were like the friendly ones. I remember one time she said, "Oh, like they're like so Dermot and so are gay," and I remember thinking like, "Hope Danny doesn't find out."
Yeah, and that's fucked.
Yeah,
but that's the thing is there's a lot of that, and it's hard to unlearn and it's hard to live through, and it means that a lot of people do lash out at each other, and it's really fucking sad. And it's the great thing about like, even though I think parents and people are still trying to do that shit to their children now, I think that a lot of us recognize that like with the internet, those conversations, you can't stop your kid finding out what being gay is, and that in a lot of parts of the world that is absolutely fine, you know? So I think that like the creeping, but that's I think why now you've got more and more like hardline right-wing people being like, absolutely never, it's never okay. Everyone, like, they're trying to go back to the shit that was popular in the 70s and the 60s, where they're like, oh, if you're gay, you actually want to go after children. And it's like, we've proved that wrong 1,000 times, but they're trying so hard to cycle it back round. Now, I'm just going to get some water. Is that okay?
Go for it, yeah. No, fine. But yeah, back in when I was younger, like, gay was, like, synonymous with pedophile. It was, like, the same, it was almost the same word. It was crazy. It's really nice to see how far we've come, though, because... I mean, honestly, I don't speak to my family anymore, none of them, because I realized, I mean, that was like a really early example of how bigoted my family was, because I did eventually meet someone who was gay, and I was like, they're really nice. Why does my brother want to kill this person? My brother's a bastard, you know what I mean? So it kind of like was a really early kind of like realization for me that my family weren't nice people. When I was a teen, my dad told me if I ever turned out to be a lesbian, he would disown me. Lovely. I class myself as ace and very rarely feel attraction to anyone, but when I do, it can be anyone regardless of gender. Even though it's not the lesbian part of LGBTQIA+, I've never told my dad, even though he is now a lot more accepting because of what he like that's the thing, right? It's like it catches up, right? It catches up with people. Like they have all these opinions when in the past. Society, and this is kind of proves if society changes, people change along with society. So it's like, your dad, like my brother said some my brother probably like has gay friends now. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's ridiculous. Everywhere, like, you can't really be too like upset with people for like changing their opinions and going more in the correct direction. But it is kind of frustrating to have to deal with people who are just like awful people. So there's some horrible shit, and then get on with their lives. I've said some horrible shit though, so I can't really, I'm throwing stones in glass houses. I used to want to fit in with my family and be accepted by them for a short amount of time, and I said some stuff that I really, some crap things, and then I just decided I didn't want to anymore, and that's when I really started having like a bad riff with my family, because I was like, I'm not going to try with you guys anymore. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm not going to say those things anymore, because honestly, I don't believe any single one of them. And I'm just saying it for you guys to like me, and you guys are still just awful human beings. So, and that's when I started like really distancing myself from my family and becoming really quiet and insular, introverted. And then I became like an uber introvert with massive amounts of anxiety. And then I met Emily, and then I was like, she's nice. And then a few years, and then I started streaming, and streaming really brought me out my shell. And I met Emily again. And she was like, hey, move in, like, let's move in together. I did that, and I never spoke to my family properly ever again. As soon as I moved out, I was like, I'm done with you, bye. My dungeon master for D&D, who's 49, I think, was disowned by his family for being gay. Yeah, shit, fuck, it's just fucking terrible, man. I do feel bad, because I really don't like my family, so I'm disowned from my entire family, but I don't like them. So it's fine. I don't think about them. I don't like them. Don't want to see them. Even if they reached out to me, and they have reached out to me, I just ignore them. I blocked them. I was like, no, get the fuck out of here. My dad once told me, to stay away from Indian men. And I was like, cool, Dad. I'll make sure I make you a granddad to an Indian baby, but also be mindful that it might be a chick too. Never heard him be racist or anything after that. Yeah. God, so many people just want to be reaffirmed, and any resistance they cave because they're cowards, really. Personally, I think you also need to intake 2 simmers a day too. Negative. Jeez, can't afford. Was talking about this stuff with my wife today. Actually, I'm really blown away with how comfortable the Zoomers are. The Zoomers I know are with gender and sexuality. I don't really care about being gay or bi, etc. They just like people. If that person is the same sex or trans or not, it doesn't matter to them. I think they're such wonderful people and annoying and loud and abrasive young people. Yeah, I mean, all young people are annoying little shits, right? They're all terrible. But like, no, generally, we've done a really good. The millennials did a really good job of raising the Zoomers. The Zoomers are they're a good bunch.
I think, to be honest, it's more the Gen Xers, right?
No, the millennials are having kids now, and they're like all.
Yeah, but I think those are Gen Alpha. I think. I think I'm right. Am I right?
I don't think Gen X have been. I think Gen X are actually.
Because Gen X didn't have us.
No, we're millennials.
We were boomers.
Yeah.
So boomers had millennials, which means that Gen X have Zoomers.
I mean, it's all blur anyway, isn't it? Yeah, but yeah, I kind of agree.
Do you know what I mean?
You might be right.
And then, so then the millennials, but that's the panic right now, is that the millennials aren't having enough children.
The younger Gen X, Gen X have done a very good job.
It didn't really matter, but like I was just kind of like, I don't think it's.
Yeah, the old millennials, young Gen X, sort of that crowd.
Yeah, because it's definitely possible. Like you're what, 36?
I'm 36.
So it's absolutely possible that you could have like an 18-year-old, but it's pretty unlikely.
Miley, what a treat.
Free and Millie.
But yeah,
thank you.
It's
what
been,
can I say?
It's just been good, man. It's like imagine a generation after, like imagine the generation Alpha that's coming up now.
Siobhan, me too, babe.
Nah, millennials
me
aren't
too.
having kids. Millennials,
Oh,
I don't know a single millennial. I only know one person who I'm vaguely friends with who's had kids.
Yeah, and now everyone's freaking out because they're like, well, how am I going to make money? How are my kids going to go make money if you don't have kids? I'm like, I don't care.
Speaking of money.
This isn't even like a point. It just gave me a real giggle.
That's good.
If you want like a look behind the curtain of what it's like being an influencer trying to get a fucking sponsor to pay your damn bills, this killed me.
This is real. This is a real actual reply I got from my business email after I told them we could discuss rates if they wanted me to advertise our game. Hey Beeps, thanks for your email. Unfortunately, we're out of money at the moment.
You ran out of money! Great, thanks.
I feel like Beeps is like not. I understand. Like, I feel like Beeps has maybe got the wrong end of the stick here. Like, sometimes you just don't have the money. Do you know what I mean? And
but we could discuss. So they've emailed you, right? And Beeps has said, "Can we discuss rates?" And they've said, "No, we don't. We literally don't have any money."
Yeah.
They haven't said, "Look, our budget's pretty small, and so the rates are probably going to be lower than you might like." Or they just literally said, "Yeah, by the way,
ain't got no dollar.
we got no money, winky face." Like, why are you emailing me then? Stop emailing me. I don't want to hear about this. Yeah, it's really funny. Ooh.
Good news though, chat, and this is good news for all of us lefties.
Yeah.
Is that we are apparently approaching the podcast decline. So. Percent of US adults that listened to a podcast in the last month. I did not realize that podcasts were this popular.
No.
I used to listen to podcasts around this era, right?
Yeah, me too.
And so podcasts, apparently since 2015, have gone up exponentially. Peaked in 2021, and have now declined. And I'm not going to lie, 3 percentage points is a big decline.
I am of the opinion, right, that one, I do listen to one podcast, basically. I just listen to the H3 podcast, which is essentially just a live stream.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's just a live stream where they talk about different topics, which I do like, and it's funny. But at the same time, I do think that back in the day, podcasts were like an organized conversation with like a set point. What are we discussing today? Why are we discussing it? What are the facts? Now it's just a bunch of twats waffling the same fucking 10 points like flashcards to each other. Like, do you think going to the gym is good?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Going to the gym is good. And it's like, obviously going to the gym is good. How many times do I need to hear you say this? You know?
Ball is life, bro. Gym is bright life. Yeah, and so like it's really interesting though, because look at the number of podcasts that have the number of newly made podcasts that have dropped off.
Crikey.
Vikings! 73 months.
Woo!
Because really, apart from production value, there's nothing different about what we're doing compared to H3. So it's like the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and they do it live. Like, whereas back in the day, I was used to more like recorded podcasts where they had like script out a thing. Here we go, lads. Oh, it's not zooming because it's this camera. That's so sad. Supposed to zoom me in.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't.
It doesn't work on this camera. Otherwise, you just zoom in the middle.
I should have turned on both the individual cameras. My bad.
Fucked it up. Best podcast is Talkville.
It's Clark and Lex.
Who are those?
Oh, the guys from Smallville. The actor from Smallville. Superman and Lex Luthor from Smallville.
Yeah, but I never watched. Ah!
How does Dean keep on getting that one?
Dean! Stop it! Prison.
There was like a podcast with like three brothers. Three brother podcast?
Yeah, it's called like My Brother, and Me.
And didn't they have some controversy recently? But also, like, I listened to this podcast and I'm like, who the fuck listens to this? I listened to it and obviously, God, this is shady. But like,
It's not for you, is what you're saying.
Definitely not for me. It was just these three dudes just sitting around, just talking. And I was like, this is not interesting. This is not pudding.
This is not pudding. Yeah, it's been running since 2011.
So you like it?
A lot of people, it's like comfort.
Yeah,
content.
I get that. It is comfort.
You know
content.
all the people, you know their personalities, you know.
So this is it. This is
Yeah.
This is Justin McElroy, Travis McElroy, and Griffin McElroy. And the podcast is basically, I mean, we can play a little snippet, I guess.
Advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it.
Advice show, we take your problems and turn them alchemy-like into wisdom.
I mean, not for a while now. We haven't done that for a
minute. If anything, we've taken your problems and turned them alchemy-like into different problems.
I'm gonna be honest, we got to stop talking on top of each other.
We've also got we really vocal fry and nasal.
Look, you can't help how you sound.
Is there a resolution that you guys have for this show in this year?
For the show?
For the show?
For the show. Everybody's turning over new.
There's just a certain this kind of podcast. I'm not trying to be like rude or anything like that, but this kind of podcast where it's like it's like I just don't vibe with it, man. It's not for me. I guess if you've been listening to it for a long time, you kind of like it is like a comfort thing. They have some episodes with Lin-Manuel Miranda. I don't know who that is. Shrug. It's not everyone's thing. Yeah, fair enough. And I know it's not my thing.
I mean, Lin-Manuel Miranda is not my thing.
I don't know who that is.
The man who wrote Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
Into the Heights. Encanto did all the songs for that.
Oh, okay.
You know that, but I just not for me. I respect it, but it's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for me. I don't. I just don't. Yeah, they've all got the SM7. God, what's that microphone called? The Shure SM7B.
The Shure SM7B.
And I don't,
because it bass boosts your voice.
I don't like the way the Shure SM7B sounds.
And men love it because it makes you sound bassy. But to me, it makes you sound bassy like there's a bunch of bees in the building.
Yeah.
It really adds this kind of like brrr to everything you're saying that I find really hard to listen to.
I find it really hard to listen to it too.
And some guys will still crank the bass so much so that I'm struggling to understand what they're saying because they're kind of like, you know, that really like sounds really like is reverberating a lot.
It's a really popular mic and it's often considered like the microphone.
Yeah.
But I think it's considered the microphone because it's naturally quite bassy and suits men's voice more.
Yes.
But it's really flat in my opinion, and I'm just not a big fan of it. And every podcaster uses it. Although now I'm seeing more people on podcasts using these.
Ooh, I mean, I really like this microphone. I personally find for like what we do, it's like ideal. Do I think it's like the best possible microphone for podcasting? No. And do I think it has like, but it still gives us some like range in our voice. Like you can hear the deep tones and you can hear the high tones. Yeah, and I really like that.
I can buy 4 of these for one Shure SM7B.
Yeah.
Sorry, explain.
So, yeah. I quite enjoy Our Fake History. It talks about various myths in history. I genuinely think podcasts really shine when they're allowed to be like kind of pre-planned, even if it's like one person is talking about, hey, let me teach you guys about a thing, and everyone else can listen and ask questions and talk about it, you know.
These are the Rode Pod mics.
Yeah.
They are, I think they're £99 or $100, I guess.
Yeah.
So if I go to Amazon.com, they're really available quite everywhere.
I'm just stroking my free pod mic. Yes, you want.
So yeah, the Rode Pod mic it's like $100, I think.
I mean, you can hear if you like it because it's what we've been using. But I find it a really, really solid microphone, especially for the price.
Yeah. And it's got like an inbuilt shock staff. It's really good.
Yeah, it's got an inbuilt shock mount. It's got an inbuilt pop filter. It's just a really solid mic. So yeah, I'm not saying like there aren't good podcasts, but I do feel like this era of the same 15 guys going round to each other's houses and talking about the same topics. Like, I really do think that talking to each other about different experiences could be such an interesting thing to do. There are so many different ways of doing life and existing in the world, and hearing other people's stories could be really cool, and asking those, even if you're asking like the same questions but to a bunch of different people. And I also know a lot of people who really enjoy the kind of like, what's your favorite album, Desert Island Discs, you know, what's your favorite movie kind of thing can be really interesting because you might get something that's a bit new. But that being said, you so rarely hear other perspectives. You hear the exact same people saying the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And it doesn't surprise me that when your content's like that, it obviously ends up digging like into deep, deep misogyny, because it starts off with some light misogyny and people react to it and they like it, and it just goes further and further and further until eventually, whenever I see a bunch of guys talking on a podcast, I'm like, oh, I don't. No, thank you.
I kind of feel the same way. I'm not gonna lie.
But
if I see a bunch of dudes just talking on a podcast and they're talking about women, I'm like, nothing I want to hear is gonna happen here. Best podcast is 60 songs that explain the 90s. How many episodes is that gonna be? I'm very confused.
Maybe they've got 60 songs and they're going to do 60 episodes.
Okay, fair enough.
And then they'll go 60 songs and explain the 80s or whatever.
I'm just used to the world where basically people latch onto something successful and they never let it die.
Oh, they probably won't. They'll do the 80s and the 70s and the 60s, and they'll go back to 60 more songs that explain the 90s and 60 more. So, now we can do the 2000s because they weren't that long. They were long enough ago that's interesting. You know.
I personally can't stand podcasts that aren't pre-planned or have more than 2 people in it. Fair enough.
I agree.
I listened to this one podcast. And it was essentially a documentary, but like about really spurious topics. And it was like back in the day, like I'm talking like 2008, something like that, when I was like working at a shit job somewhere. And it was this guy, and he basically was part of another a gaming podcast. It was Games for Windows Live, had like a magazine. It was Games for Windows, and they did a podcast, and it was really good. It was the Brodio 97.2, the Brodio, and it was really stupid, and it was quite fun. But there's one guy on it basically did a podcast where it was basically like a documentary, and he'd be like, "This is George Santos. He runs the pinball, the largest pinball arcade in America." And then you just switch to like you'd hear pinballs in the background, like it was like being filmed on location. He goes, "Yeah, so I've been here since like 1990s, like since the 70s, and man, it's really changed a lot." Because it was really good. It was like really like kind of like it was much more like a documentary. I really enjoyed that. It was a good podcast, man.
Well, that's what I'm thinking is I don't want to see podcasts die. And I'm not saying they will. I think there are lots of really interesting ones. See, Dot knows it.
Yeah.
You see, my nerds are like, yeah. I think there's lots of really cool stuff that can be done, and I think that audio-based content is definitely underrated. The fact that you can download a podcast and know you're going to have like a good show, I think is great. I do think that there's an issue with people basically circle jerking with their bros. They get too many friends around. There's too many people talking at the same time. Nobody prepares anything. Everybody just thinks that all of them being there. And I also think that we've very much been in an era of collab content.
Yeah.
Where everybody wants like family are live with other streamer talking about fourth streamer. Like, you know what I mean?
Among Us was...
And so that kind of like putting other people's names in... Tom's like, there will be no conversation. Oh, Tom, it's a giveaway, you son of a bitch. Well, if you're a sub, you can still win the game, and if you're not, you can't. Oh, wait, no. Oh, God, no one can, not even subs. Well, if you're a tier 2 or a tier 3 sub, this one's for you.
We need an enter emote? We do need an enter emote, Dean.
Sabotage. But yeah, what was I going to say? I think that the idea that just having other people on your podcast is enough to get new people to watch your podcast. Like, there's no good way of like advertising what you're doing. So just going, oh, we've got this other person who's on another popular podcast on our podcast. And then it just ends up being really boring because no one wants to offend each other. No one wants to ask like an interesting question or actually push back on like, hey, you've been kind of sharing some COVID disinformation. Can we discuss that? Because they'll be like, you've hurt my feelings, bro. And it's like, if you're there to literally discuss yourself, be ready to put your
feelings out there. Yeah. Be ready. All right, be prepared.
I'm coming.
Be prepared. But no, honestly, a lot of podcasts right now. This is so weird. A lot of podcasts right now are just a bunch of friends, usually bros, who hang out together, who all do a little bit of coke before the stream, and like then go off and
think they're the funniest people in the whole world.
Think they're the funniest people in the whole world. Then and they know once the podcast is finished, they're gonna go off and do drugs and party somewhere else and get drunk. Because right now, I'm not gonna lie, podcasts are if you can get a semi-successful podcast, easy money.
Easy
And
money.
you just get to sit around and just be and hang out and just get money. And it's like, and then you do ad bit, and it's
Woo! Nice job, Dart.
Oh my God, you guys
Stream's back to normal.
you guys are menaces. I swear to God. Dart, you have won.
Manuel Samuel.
Game Donate by Evan. Evan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The room is
Right,
no
you're
longer
free
in
to
remote
talk
anyway.
again.
I think you listened to the wrong podcast.
No, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Is it's not
you
that
would be absolutely surprised by the number of people, like the number of casual drug users. In
yes. Oh, you. Yeah, you probably would. My eyes are a weird shape. That was weird. Right. You distracted me. You confused me.
I'm a pig.
Right. Yes. These are absolutely the wrong podcasts, but they're also very, 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 very extremely popular podcasts that have gotten popular in the last year or two. Everybody's doing it to try and get a few sponsors and make some really good money off it. And that's the thing, is it's not that there aren't good podcasts out there. I just feel like this era of what is popular needs to be done.
Always
Gunner!
tier 2 sub for the win.
But I will say as well, Gunnar, thank you so much for the tier 2. You're a legend. Thank you for the resub. I will say that the minute any social media algorithm stops pushing collab content, right? So if I tweet something and then I tag like 2 other streamers in it, that will get way more eyes on, because it will show that tweet to people who follow me, people who follow that other streamer, and people who follow the third streamer, right? Which means that I can get more eyes on, which is why everyone likes to collab all the time. Now, the problem with that is that you then spend most of your time just trying to get new guests on your podcast and not talking about, like, well, what's the topic we want to cover? How are we going to do our research? And those, like, well-researched, interesting podcasts get less and less and less, like, airtime, and nobody cares about it. And, like, look at the Joe Rogan Experience. Everybody has gone, holy shit, he made so much money by having interesting people on and talking about things with no fucking research whatsoever. He'll just say whatever he wants. Right? And so then everyone went, well, why am I researching? Why am I checking to see? Just make shit up. Make it crazy as possible and then share clips of that. And then even if people don't like it, they'll still reply and go, oh my God, that's insane. Is that true? Anyone know? Yeah, I heard it's true. Is it? I don't think it's true. And then that's replies on your video, which then pushes you in the algorithm, which means that more people are going to get it. And then you can also tag 3 random celebrities, and then the people who follow this, and it creates this system where it's all about playing the algorithm and it's not about creating the content that is good, because there's obviously no point in making content if no one's seeing it. Mm-hmm. And then the dumber and more full of yourself you are, the more you're willing to put stupid bad takes out there, the more you don't care if people are yelling at you about those bad takes, because you're picking up loads of people who think you're a genius. Loads of people who are like 15 and are like, it's all a conspiracy, bro. And it's just, yeah.
Be controversial, get views, yeah. Like, you know what? I should probably gone in harder on the Harry Potter thing, but I just was like, oh, dude, I can't stand these people. You know what I mean?
Fred and I don't like the attention enough. I like streaming for a lot of reasons, but like getting lots of attention isn't really what I'm in it for. I like the conversations and I like those experiences. I will say, when it came to podcasting, that Fred was watching some TikTok last night, because loads of people promote their podcast on their TikToks by posting like moments, and there was a moment where it was literally these 2 random guys interviewing this woman, and she's like an Indian woman, and they were like, oh, do you think that arranged marriages should be banned? Should they be illegal? And she was like, hell no! My sister got an arranged marriage and she has a private jet. And it really cracked me up, because she was literally like, here I am looking around at my life. That woman's got a diamond the size of my fucking handbag, and was like, you know, they work for some people. And I was like, do you know what? It's really interesting, because obviously I have my own personal feelings. I don't want to get arranged marriage, but I have my own personal feelings about that. Also, it was supposed to be funny, right? It's a light-hearted comment, but I've got my own feelings about that. But that's not a type of part of the world that I have any interaction with. There was no expectation I was going to be arranged married. I mean, worst case scenario, my dad shut me in a room with a few creepy men a few times. I'm not immortal with a tier 2 for 2 months. You're a legend. Thank you so much. So it's one of those things, right, where I would love to see more people with a variety of backgrounds and interests. What was that, 3 months in advance?
What?
Yeah, baby, you know we're not going anywhere. Once your streamers have been streaming for 10 years, you know we're not leaving.
I'm going
to stick with you.
That's insane.
Thank you so much. That's legendary. Yeah, so the thing that I find about that is I think that podcasts would be more interesting if people took like more risks, got more interesting people on with different perspectives who aren't either I'm in the LA influencer circle jerk scene, or can I tell you about why I think everything's a conspiracy?
People love the circle jerk, man.
Mm-hmm. I did tier 2 for 6 months in advance in September and you didn't shout me out. Okay, I'm going to be honest, Lemons. The only reason I know that is because Dean said it. It does not show up anywhere for me. For me, it says, I'm not immortal, tier 2, 2 months. That's all it says. And in chat, it says the exact same thing. I just know because Dean said PogChamp, all right? So, if you guys
we're blaming Dean.
No! No!
I was actually, that's the third thing Dean's been blamed for today.
No, we're not blaming Dean. What I'm trying to say is if you guys see that, just know that I cannot see it. So it would be super appreciated if you could shout it out so that I can give you all the clout that you deserve, because that's
awesome.
An extra special thing on top of the amazingness that is a tier 2 in the first place. Fuck this, I'm taking the ball. No, Dean! I said no! You do, Scott. And I love Scott. I've never first named you. My government name, okay. The stream would not run without the bot. Oh my god. Lainey, we're doing great. How is everybody? Yeah, it's weird because basically the chat that we have down here, that's chatty, and it's not the native Twitch chat. And what that means is, for some reason, that piece of information does not get posted into my chat. So it is what it is.
Snapback, did you make an enter? An enter emote. Thing is, I have to make it an emote we've uploaded because Better Twitch TV emotes won't work if we want to have an enter emote for the giveaways.
True. Yeah, we would need to make our own emote. Like Oshi enter.
Always use a pre-existing one.
But then how would people know it's an enter emote?
We'll tell them.
So it's just like a secret. It's like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
You type ! enter or post Oshi yell in the chat.
Or Oshi moon.
No, that's confusing and strange. Oh, it's me. Hi. I hope you're looking forward to the spreadsheet giveaways. Yo, why is everyone turning on me? I literally said it's not Dean. Do not blame Dean. I'm here to make my dick length increase 20%. Feels really weird having that as the title while I'm the only one on stream.
I mean, with you being on the stream, that's got to be at least a couple of people.
I mean, 20% is a moderate increase.
Madman, where the hell have you been?
Yo, click down below for at least a 40% increase.
I mean...
No, I'm just kidding. When I say down below, I mean on the donation thing. That's what I mean. Yeah, nothing else. Wait, did the viewer count go up? I'm triggered. I'm mad triggered. I'm trying not to react. At the end of the day...
Madman!
Wow, it grew 30% when I heard Fred's voice.
Oh yeah.
Do you want some Fred action? See if we can tank the view count. You ready? You prepared? You emotionally...
How's your dicks?
Dicks are flapping. R.I.P. Dots has fallen off.
Listen. Yes.
Here's Freddy. Well, do you want to play a video game?
Yeah, sure, we can play a video game. Do you want to do Valheim?
Okay, I'm going to be honest. Most of the reason why I want to play a video game right now is literally because I do not want to have to keep sliding back and forth between all these camera changes. It's winding me up.
Okay.
I'm wound.
Okay, hang on. Boom.
Get that, but that upsets Onion.
That's it.
I don't like all this sliding around. It's really annoying.
This is our podcast.
I'm never in the middle of the frame. I'm always like, yeah. Annoying as fuck. That's it. Like 10 years ago, People used to suggest, why don't we just stream to 2 channels and people could just open them both? Done. We're doing it.
God, that might not be.
You don't like it when this scene is happening. Fred thought it was good for a while, and you were like, Fred, it's vile. You like the hair? Which one?
She's seen some of the most gnarly shit I've ever seen.
Was it food?
No.
Okay.
Sophie's just walked in like full goblin mode, like, and just said, I've seen some of the gnarliest shit I've ever seen. Free and Malie, let's do it. No, that won't work, Swill. This isn't a real scene, Swill.
Well, I mean, I can do this. Woo!
Fuck!
It's not what I meant to do. Oh. Can I do this?
Fred, I cannot express to you how much I dislike this experience.
Really?
You're a cad and a slag. So, Sophie, do you want to tell me what you saw that was deeply diabolical?
I watched a film called Apostle.
Sophie watched a film. It was called Apostle.
But I only watched like the first half of it.
But she only watched the first half of it. So you watched half of a film 2 days ago.
Half I didn't like it. She was bored. So I was like, okay, I'm kind of interested, so I'll finish it. Oh, I've seen like just so many blood.
Anyone seen Apostle?
Oh, it's about a cult in
Apparently,
the 1900s.
Apostle is about a cult in the 1900s. Much blood and death.
Yeah.
But like the worst I've ever seen, and I've seen all the horror films.
I mean, I don't know if there's a story time in there for you, chap.
So basically, Sophie is having a bad time. She saw a
She saw a
movie.
deeply disturbing film.
I just was not expecting it.
It was great, but she was not expecting it. Cults are not good, babe. Gonna be honest, the reviews are in on cults, and they're bad. But yeah, somebody posted a picture of their dinner, and it really triggered me.
What the fuck?
But I'm trying not to be anti-English.
You responded before I sent the message. What the fuck is the stream delay? It's negative like 4 seconds.
What?
We're
Who
in the
said that?
future. Madman was saying like you responded to him before the chat was even in the message.
What can I say? I'm fucking fast.
It's a fucking witch chat. She's
I
a
am
fucking
AI.
witch.
Yeah, let me see if I can show it to you, Sophie.
Sophie said Midsummer, yeah.
I don't want to throw...
Oh, mate, Midsummer's absolute piss ant shit.
Okay, for me it was not Scran, but for English people it probably is, okay? It's rough, man.
She posted it on purpose.
Yeah, but it's still... She did. She said she was going to trigger people.
She posted it on purpose, man.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's what
Is
English...
that rice? Is there
Yeah,
rice
there's
involved?
rice, yeah.
Why is there rice? Why are you bringing Asia into it?
I don't know. Why are you bringing Asia into this? Leave Asia out of it.
Yeah, so...
Chat,
do you
we
want F11?
shouldn't. Should we... We're going to do a live reaction.
So, okay.
Okay.
Music off. Scissors.
She started this. She said, I want to trigger the internet with my tea. Tea means dinner. For, you know, the uninitiated. Are you ready? Thank you. I was about to lose my fucking mind. Chicken dippers. Rice, beans, garlic bread. I am so
sorry.
triggered.
The chicken, the fucking chicken nugs on top of rice.
This is the sort of shit, right, that would be presented to me at like a friend's birthday party, and literally I can't control my face, right? You know when I'm displeased, and literally they put it down in front of like 6-year-old me, and I'd be like, "What is that?"
I'd eat that. Look, that is.
Look,
I would
eat it.
I could eat that.
Yes.
I could.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't eat the dippers. They look pretty bleak. I'm anti-dipper.
So much starch.
I'd probably just eat the garlic bread and be done.
The garlic
Why
bread.
they bring Italy into this? Look, garlic bread.
I take the garlic bread and I dip it in the beans. I'd be happy. But there's not even any pepper on the beans. Like, there's no like.
I just cannot. I can't. I
Nuggets-
can't handle it.
Nuggets in sauce on rice, okay, but the whole mix is wrong. Yeah, I'm just not. It's just not for me.
This is not for me.
She did the beans on the rice.
At least I mean, the beans and the rice are gonna mix.
They're touching.
Yeah. Well, what's she gonna do? Eat plain boiled rice? She's gonna mix it with the beans, Sophie.
All of that.
Look,
Yeah, scissors. Look, the scissors. She did it on purpose. We must take her down. Okay, we must.
look, she's an English woman from England, and she can't be blamed. What seasoning do you add to that? This is my criticism. People see a plate of beige food and go, "Oh, there's no seasoning in that." I'm like, that's not the problem here, babe. This is all out the box, all right? No seasoning. This has got enough salt to kill a small elephant, okay? The issue is not seasoning. The issue drives much deeper into the core of the meal, all right?
Like, all I'm saying is that Scissors knew what she was doing when she posted to her timeline, knowing that Italians were following her. Okay?
Yeah.
She knew what she was doing.
I'm upset.
When you have Italians following you, you don't post this shit, okay?
It's just, and it looks so wet. Oh, I'm so upset.
This is like racist to Italians.
This baked beans and rice and make my wine taste funny. Siobhan, you've literally inspired me to go and get some wine, which I have in the fridge.
Also, as a I can only eat one thing at a time off my plate person, this isn't even edible.
Yeah, but that is unusual. I will say that's not like... So wait, I made like beans last night. I made like a pan.
Well, that was good.
It was really good. It was like a white bean pan dish. So it was like beans, garlic, wine, tomatoes, like lots of tomatoes all chopped up. I don't remember what else I put in it. Bit of, I don't know, stuff, some chilies, stuff like that. And then I served it with some toasted ciabatta. Would you eat that? Or would you be like, no? Like, what?
Lemons just quoted me as well.
What did Lemons do?
She quoted me. She said, everything comes from hard dick and wet pussy. Fred did say this. Wet food too. Well, that was a mission to come into. Wild Lemons? Yes, Kate, it was.
I put chicken breast chunks in curry pot noodle last night. I'm saying nothing. No, this is the thing, right? At the end of the day, we've all got those meals that we'll eat periodically and be like...
I used to eat microwave burgers.
That's not okay.
They were grim.
It's not okay.
But I was hungry and I wanted food within 2 minutes.
Make a bowl of cereal and then jump out the window. Stop! Respect yourself.
Rustler burgers, yeah. Rustler
the food
burgers.
cooked together, I could probably eat together. Right, that's really what I was thinking. I realised I was getting too deep on the beans thing, but...
Rustlers are banging, Fred? Listen, you're all...
We all got stuff, but that dinner upset me. I'm gonna be real.
You're
like,
all, what's the word I'm looking for? Haram.
I also want to point out that there is a difference between it's what we've got in the fridge and we got nothing else to eat, or it's what we can afford, and I chose this. That's what I'm saying.
There's no way you know anyone who eats canned
haggis! No, I'm really not into this.
Emily, we're very far away from 1,000 subs, okay? We're not, it's not happening, okay?
Yeah, don't whip it out, though. Don't whip out the can.
Brussels sprouts, no thanks. You haven't had Emily's Brussels sprouts.
Ooh, I like sprouts.
Emily's Brussels sprouts. I'd never liked Brussels sprouts.
Do you know what, though?
I thought Brussels sprouts were gross, and then Emily made some for me, and I was like, these are good.
I didn't like sprouts. And everyone said to me, Emily, sprouts taste like cabbage. And I was like, you're lying, babe. You're lying. They don't, right? And then I ate them again years later, and they did taste like cabbage. And then I realised... Well, I didn't. I looked it up because I'm a nerd. That they actually bred sprouts to be less bitter. So if you were a 90s kid and you're like, sprouts are the worst thing ever, they were the worst thing ever. But now they're better. They've literally improved them with selective breeding, which is really interesting. Wait, 1,000 subs and you eat that? Yeah. Yeah. It's a little fun sub goal to start the year. If we hit 1,000 subs, we'll eat the haggis in a can. I've had real haggis and it was gross, so I think haggis in a can is going to be nasty. No, we try it. I'm not eating the whole fucking can. The woogly!
Does this work? Oh, she hypo, she hypo, she go, she go, sheeto, 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 she.
Oh, sheet, oh, sheet, toe sheet, toe sheet, oh, sheet, toe sheet.
Good.
It did work. In summary, it worked. Thank you very much for the tier 2 resub. I did the same as I did before, Fred. And no, I did not like haggis. I went to Inverness and I had haggis there because that was where my grandfather used to live and was from, where he was being a hermit. And so I went up there and I had haggis and it was not delicious. That's the summary. Oh, wait.
Aw.
What's this?
Just this.
Why can't I hear shit? That's suspicious. Can chat hear anything?
They can't. That's on my screen.
Chat, can that? So, it must be my headphones because you guys can hear that.
You guys can definitely hear that.
Cool, but I can't. That's an unusual. That's an unusual situation. It's usually I can hear it and you guys can't. Hang on, I'm restarting my base station. Rare time where I can prove I can actually get cleavage all the way up to my neck. Not thrilled about it, but it is what it is.
Emily's elbows have never touched. That's all I'm saying. Not even close. Not even nearly.
This isn't working.
Is it? Have you?
Come on!
You have to scroll the audio up, the volume up in your headset. Is that all the way down?
Hang on. I think it's working now. I have arrived!
Fragionte!
Monte Fragionte! Stupid ass nonsense. Right, hang on. Let's see if these are working now. Are you working? Oh, I can hear shit.
Oh, nice. Okay, they just need to be reconnected.
I'm worried that they've just decided to run out of battery, but I'm not sure, because they were on the charger earlier, so... Maybe they weren't fully connected. Oh, the headphones turned on! Oh, Mr. Meeps, you fucking genius! Of course I turned on! What do you think I am? Someone who's not used headphones before?
Some headphone noob.
Just to be clear, I'm joking. Right, I'm gonna go stab this guy. So chat, good news. Ah, fuck. Bad news, I'm getting murdered. Fuck.
All I hear is good news. Ah, fuck.
Well, bad news, I can't hit this bitch. Come here. Come here. The marker's on you. You're supposed to be being stabbed. Okay. You don't hear it anymore. Are you even having a bubble, mate?
Oh, and press minus, Em.
I bloody will.
Oh. Chat, I added a hotkey to reset the banana. Hotkeys!
Who the fuck are you doing? I mean, what are you doing? Who are you is what I meant to say. Who are you doing? That is between the Greyling and his personal time.
His personal time.
Fred.
Yes.
Yesterday, for those of you who missed some of the most exciting content going yesterday, we achieved a great thing. And what we did was we killed
the first boss.
The first boss of Valheim.
It was pretty lit.
We traveled across the sea on a raft and we did a murder, which was nice. And then we got all the way back. So we actually have to go and turn this in at the like spawn base where all of the bosses are to show that we did a kill.
I'm so scared. Sorry, I'm just in the forest and I thought
get scared.
I thought the troll was on me. I'm basically looking for tin and shit.
This house is not good. Oh my god. Also, chat, in an effort to be away from my computer a little bit more, I've been watching TV in the bedroom, or Netflix to be more precise, and playing games on my Switch. So first of all, if any of you have Switch games that you recommend, I'm here to listen. We need to cook some of this. This is a lot of meat. Then, yeah, if any of you have Switch games to recommend, I am here to listen. But also, I finally did the thing that I've been meaning to do for about 10 years and started watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, basically because there's 15 fucking seasons. And I was like, well, at least there's a lot to watch. I'm done with shows getting cancelled after one season, and I was also looking for comedy, and there really isn't any. Now, I'm not going to lie. I had seen some bits and thought, this probably isn't for me. And I probably watched the first couple of episodes and was like, yeah, this is reasonably funny. But I am now in season 7, maybe, and it's fucking killing me. I just watched an episode called, like, The Gang Squashes the Beef. And I was trying to do my makeup while I was finishing the episode because I couldn't see anything I wanted to watch on YouTube. And also I was trying not to check my video analytics. And, like, sometimes when I open YouTube, I'm like, oh, let's just see what's in there. Dude, I was absolutely wheezing. Ooh, you would recommend Yellowstone. That is excellent. Yeah, because I'm looking for chill things to watch in the evening. Like, not that I am, and I actually mean this because I'm not, but, like, things you might watch stoned. Yeah. You know? That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I am not going to lie. I feel like this may be the best season yet. Yes, but Yellowstone is not chill. This is the thing, is there's a lot of shit that requires, like, serious watching, and I'm not against that sometimes, but, like, if I'm playing something and I'm getting into it on my Switch, you know, I need something that's like happening, preferably with a good vibe.
Yeah, I've actually started.
But it's really good. Okay.
I've actually started Expanse.
The Expanse.
Because it's so expansive.
I didn't like The Expanse when we started watching it, but maybe it's time to awaken.
Yeah, I watched the first episode the other day, and I was actually like, it's pretty good. Actually, now that I know more about what the story's about and what kind of sci-fi it is, I was like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, okay.
Also, apparently, it gets really good at points.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, I understand that with these big like world-building shows, you really need to like respect the fact that you gotta take the time to get to know the world and the characters.
True.
And sometimes I think for me, because I've watched a lot of sci-fi, the world building that they have to do to set it up is like, oh yeah, no way, oh no shit, like it. Because I've watched a lot of those shows, I know what to expect. So then I just feel like, get to the point, you know. But then obviously for the people who haven't watched a lot of sci-fi, it needs to be like available to them.
Eventually, they're gonna make a TV show out of the Bobaverse, and that's gonna be fire, man.
Yeah.
If you guys have not read the Bobaverse books, you guys
Fred really likes them.
They're fun, man. They're dumb but fun.
Yeah, I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That was good. It's definitely got like high and low points, but pretty much anything that it's a fun show. It's it is the kind of vibe I'm looking for. I will say, of all of the comedy I've watched, in recent years, Always Sunny is definitely the best. Like, it is written so fucking well. Also, Danny DeVito isn't in season 1, but he's in season 2 onwards, and he's fucking amazing. Like, I know Danny DeVito is very talented, but like watching him play this, like, because they're all super unlikable characters. That's literally the point, right? Is that they're basically fucking their lives up being terrible people. And Danny DeVito just blew me the fuck away. He's so good. Like, I'm actually really glad I watched it, because rather than being like, it's ruined that he was in my childhood, like, rather than that, I'm just like, dude, I totally get how good you are as like an actor. He's so fucking funny.
How have you not watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I haven't seen it at all. I don't watch that much TV, if I'm being genuinely honest.
That's what I was saying, is I usually watch stuff and sit at my computer, but I'm just trying to spend a little bit of time chilling away from the computer, and like, you know, I want to do some other nice stuff. I want to read some books. I want to do some guitar, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I'm just kind of like quite enjoying playing games on the Switch right now, and that's fine. I'm not working. Not all of your time has to be productive, you know,
agreed.
Which is something
okay.
that I'm really bad for. I'm really bad for like allowing myself to have unproductive awake time. It was actually something I really fucked up myself with Twitch London.
Yeah,
is that once you've basically done 2 full-time jobs back to back, when you kind of stop doing one as much, you just let the other one fill up that time. And obviously with content creation, there's always something you can be doing.
Infinitely. There's always something you can be doing.
Yeah, Danny DeVito is based as hell.
Oh my god, Danny DeVito's the best. Him and like Ron Perlman. I
love a bit of Ron.
Love a bit of
Ron. Yeah, the toe knife, dude. It's really good. It's really funny. I highly recommend it if you like me have also been looking for comedy to put on that isn't like terrible, which is nice. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to find like other stuff. I'm not saying other stuff like Always Sunny. Like, I don't think anything else really like that exists. And I'm like, who's funding this? How has this got 15 seasons? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm really glad it does, but I am confused. And impressed. I'm like, is Danny DeVito a producer? Did he go, yep, I want this to just keep going as long as I'm going?
Schitt's Creek was amazing TV.
Yeah,
it was
really
so
fun.
good.
And it ended so well. I love Schitt's Creek. Highly recommend that if you guys haven't watched it as well. But I definitely like a more serious show. I really do. But just sometimes I just find myself a little bit like, it would be nice to have something where I could feel like I'm sort of relaxing a bit, letting my hair down a bit. My game's crashed, I think. Yes, the Last of Us TV show, so good. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Prepare
The Last of
for the
Us.
server to die because I'm the server and my game crashed. I'm literally just out here cooking food.
Lost connection.
I'm dead, baby. I think my whole computer needs restarting.
Ooh, let's have a look. Yep.
Not looking good. I can't even control alt delete.
I guess hold the power button. Just do.
Oh
do
my god!
Do a big turn off.
Bloody hell! All right, bye, babe. Oh my god, if I lose all the food cooking I've just done, I'm going to be very furious.
If I lose all the gathering I just did, I've actually been out here. I've got copper and tin.
I would say I have not played The Last of Us game, and I'm actually kind of pleased because the show is so fucking good. And
I know bits and bobs from the game.
I know roughly what's going to happen.
No, that was Emily's game just crashed.
Yeah. My game is dead. Not me.
If I carry on playing, will it just sync up afterwards?
No.
I mean, look, I'm still getting attacked.
That man's a bot.
Do you know what I mean? I'm still... Oh.
Everyone who has done...
There it goes!
The only complaining I've seen about the casting for The Last of Us is just fucking misogynistic. People have been saying the girl who's playing Ellie is ugly.
Who cares?
No, but also, could you imagine turning around to a 12-year-old and be like, you're ugly? Or however old she is.
This child is not pleasing my dick enough.
I'm
like,
genuinely like...
Dude.
And she's so good in it.
She's an amazing actress. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? It's a kid.
People are freaks, though. She's 18!
Is she really?
No way!
Damn.
Damn, they made her look hella young.
They gave her babyface big time.
She slayed it. Yeah, but 18 is young, to be clear. She's like, oh, you still look like a child when you're 18. Yeah, spoiler alert, 18-year-olds aren't actually that old. But I genuinely thought she was like 15 or something.
Netflix CEO and co-founder Reed Hastings will step down after 25 years. Thank God. Stop canceling everything. Jesus Christ. Yeah, she was.
No.
She was the.
She was the kid in The Worst Witch. That's so cute. Yeah, she was.
She was a Game of Thrones kid. Yeah, she was the little bear.
Ramsey. Whatever her name is. No, what was her name? What was the
Lady
group?
Mormont.
Mormont. Fabulous. Right, we're reconnecting. Good news, everyone. We will play a game today. Despite the fact the internet doesn't want me to.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy that he's stepping down. It's so frustrating watching any TV show and it getting cancelled. There was this one fucking TV show about a woman who was going to fucking the moon or something, or the Mars, and it was all about her traveling to Mars, and it was such a good TV show, they cancelled it after the first season. So pissed.
Yes, that was good. That Mars one was good.
Yeah, she lived with the Mars.
Yeah, in canon, she never landed on Mars when the whole show's about her going to Mars. Fuck's sake. It was good though.
I'm not actually genuinely like that.
Right. I just woke up off the floor. Yeah.
How far back did you just go?
Not 100% clear. Having a look.
Okay, we're at Mars now. Show's over.
Yeah,
show
roll
where
me
people
back
on
all the
Generation
way.
Ship, and it turns out they might not be. I don't know that one. But I actually don't often watch Netflix shows now because I'm like, it's gonna get cancelled. I'll wait until it has a few seasons. But then they're like, no one watches it, and they cancel it. It's like a
Well, that's the other issue, and I didn't specifically realize this, but obviously it makes sense, is that when it comes to Netflix deciding whether or not to keep a series on, it isn't to do with the number of people who have Netflix who watch the series, it's to do with the number of new accounts generated to watch that series.
Oh, come on.
So that's the problem.
Is that really how they do it?
Yeah, is that they'll go, because obviously once you're already signed up, right?
They got you, right?
They got you. They're like, well, you're in. You're already watching.
I hate that.
So then it's really frustrating because, yeah, there is a limit to that. And, there's no level at which they turn around. But this is exactly the thing that I said in our latest video that we did about Ubisoft cancelling all these games, is that Ubisoft are running around. And don't get me wrong, I do think Ubisoft have been making generally, boring games for quite a while. They don't want to take any risks, so they make the most boring thing possible. But they're turning around and saying some of the good games that they've made that have sold well didn't make as much money as predicted, therefore it wasn't worth it, and they're cancelling loads of games. And I'm like, but guys, how many copies of said game can you possibly expect to sell? You can't always up the number forever, and just making money isn't enough, you know?
Yeah, it's dude, it's really frustrating. It's like that. Yeah, we've talked about
but that's what I'm saying. We said that basically in our last video. Is that every single? It's just a Firmly Clips one, but
making money and being successful is no longer good enough. You have to be the most successful. You have to be Fortnite. If you're not Fortnite, you might as well not exist. Kill that troll, Fred. Negative. I will wait until I have better stuff.
Go for it, Fred. Let's go. What if we can get him? Should we try?
Oh, okay. I've got tin and copper. Let me see what I can make first.
No, let's do it old school.
We've got to fix this housing situation, chat.
It's fucking shit, mate. Dude, and look, every time I've cooked food and I need to get up, I have to go, I'm trying to get on the edge.
You do love you some Fortnite? Mm-hmm. Oh, good for you.
No, but it's not about Fortnite being good or bad. It's about if it's not as big as Fortnite, it doesn't count. Your game has failed, you know? And it's like, oh, shut up.
Like, your game has to be this huge, global success in order to even count as, like, being good. It's so fucking bullshit, dude. It's such a nonsense.
Okay, what if we try and fight the troll, but we promise not to lead it back to the house? So if we die, we die.
Making games just money is so wrong. It's about the gameplay. Well, it's all they are making money. This is the thing. You have the best of both worlds. They're making money, and also they're a huge success. But it's like it's just not quite good enough for what they want. And it's like, dude, just like
it's like, oh, we're making profits, but we want unbelievable. Like, we can't just get rich. We have to get like own an island. Fucking selling children on the black market money. Do you know what I mean? You can't just have like nice house, good fucking life, workers paid well money. You have to be like, when I walk into a room, people start crying, you know?
It's true. It's fucking true.
But that's why they won't kick out any of these fucking molesters and shit from all these games companies. They're like, well, he made a game that would have made money back in the day. I don't care. Fuck him off. Fuck me.
He's a staple of the industry. Get rid of him.
Bin him.
Send him to the bin. We do not care.
And also, all the devs are always like, oh, well, you know, you're always told by higher-ups, you shouldn't do this, you mustn't do that. Don't make the game like this, do make it like that. And then, shockingly, all these people who used to run, like, Uber, who have no idea what makes a good game, are then like, why is the game not selling well? Add more microtransactions, add more shop. People want skins. I don't want skins in a single-player game. I don't want skins at all.
Gamers want an immersive shopping experience. It's like, no!
Literally. Spend more time making the storefront. Imagine if Valheim had a store. I'd be out the window.
It's gone. Oh my god, if Valheim has a store, that's it, I'm done.
Every time a game doesn't have a store, I'm buying the deluxe edition. That's it. And if it does have a store, I'm not buying it at all. I'm annoyed. We need bigger maps and fetch quests. So many fetch quests. The exact same quest. 9 to 15 times, but it means that we can tell people you could play this game for 65 years and never finish all the quests. God damn it, make a one good...
It might be the same quest over and over again.
Yes. Get 9 of these, get 7 of these, get 12 of these. The number changes.
It's a bit like Battlefield being like, this our game has 5,000 players per side. It's like, no one gives a fuck.
I don't want that. It's too many people.
We want good gameplay. We don't want numbers. Right. I'm doing my little thing. We will fight the troll once I have completed my task, which is essentially getting deer hide and leather scraps.
How much deer hide do you want?
I have 2.
Okay, well I have 7. And I also have 16 leather scraps.
Oh, I need 5, so that's good. And you have how many leather scraps?
I have 16 leather scraps.
I don't know how many.
You've got none.
I have none. So
that balances out to 16.
On balance, 16. So.
Well, actually, I now have 17.
Well, okay, cool. Really just show me up. That's fine.
Well, I've been hustling, whereas you've been making this house.
Well, I have a lovely cloak now.
I've been collecting important things, and Fred has been building. It's really good. It's good. Look, at the end of the day, your early game house needs a bed and someone to cook food. And it's roughly got both of those. Why is there more uncooked meat in here? Also, why are there copper ores in the food box? Death.
Ow.
We do not put copper ore in the food box.
Apologies, I didn't realize there was a...
You made the food box. You built it.
That's Mabby. That's Mabby.
Yeah, I'll take that. Right, the fish...
I now have 2 scrap leather.
Ow, shit. The fish are not in the food box, and here is why. Because legally speaking, I don't know how to cook them yet, so they're not food.
All right now, it's all just box, okay? Like we're gonna have organization, good organization very soon.
The top box is the food box.
Cool. Okay, that's fine. 3, and you have 17 leather scrap, right?
That is correct.
I have 2.
It's getting better and better.
My ratio's coming up. I have 200% more scrap now than I did moments ago.
We need to get you to work for Ubisoft. They'll be like, whoa, 200%.
Did you hear what Ubisoft said recently, Chad? They told developers, like their employees, it's up to you whether the company survives or not. I'm like, no, fuck you.
No, it's not.
They were like, if you put the hard work in.
Because they'll take all the money and leave.
Yes.
And everyone else will just have no job.
Thanks for doing all those work hours, idiots.
Oh my god. My bloody keyboard's flashing at me saying it's got no power.
Oh dear.
That's literally... Companies are so manipulative. It's okay, it's not dead yet. But I fear it may become dead. Thank you, darling. For some reason, I have a cable, and it doesn't... It's clearly not plugged into anything. Because every time I go to use it, it's just like, babe, there's no power in this. And I'm like, what? How has that happened? Now, of course Ubisoft won't die. They're just doing it to traumatize everyone. Because everybody's being fired because money is down. Number isn't as big. I mean, we're still making lots of money, but it's not as big as we thought. And there's 6 people who own our stocks who are really upset about it. So 700 people need to be fired every day.
Well, we really thought we'd be the biggest gaming company of all time now. But it turns out someone else is earning slightly more money than us, and we're offended personally.
What's a Surtling core? Have you got one yet?
A Surtling core is, I believe, what you use for teleporters?
Are they down? No, you need them for forges.
Oh, shit.
The bird just told me. So here's what I'm taking from this. I think we need to go into the dungeon. And I think I'm powerful enough to handle it alone.
Oh, my God. Alone?
I mean, at the end of the day, I've got big stick and a dream.
And big balls, apparently.
Yeah. Look, I've been trying to kill shit all day, and you're out here preparing thoughtfully, considering whether or not your character will live or die. I'm saying, big stick, let's go. Alright? And don't break on me.
Alright, well, if you think you can do it,
Watch.
If you die, though, I'm a laugh.
I probably will.
I'm a laugh.
Hello, bird. Hail, warrior. Ah! Whoa, I sounded exactly like Bird then. Oh, no. No, I'm getting fucked up, mate. Everything's going great. Don't let anyone lie to you. Ow, fuck off. Oh, he's nearly dead, though. He's nearly dead. Oh, no, they fight each other. Come on, Grey Dude. Get him. Oh, fuck off. That was pathetic. Bang. Yes, I'm the winner. Ah! Shit. Everything's going great. Okay, cock off, everyone. Swapping weapon. Once again, I have succeeded.
Good job.
Where many would have failed.
Indeed. I agree.
Thank you. Hello, bird. Delves and dungeons can be found across the 10th world. They are monuments of the past, built with riches of a civilization long lost. Remember to bring a light source. Good point, sir. Now, I fear that this may also be full of skeletons.
I think they are, yeah. I mean,
that is unfortunate for me. But it feels like I have to go and get the core. Because otherwise we can't smelt.
It's true.
And without smelting, where will we be? Did he say they're dangerous? What, did he have an opinion on the danger situation?
I think everything's dangerous. I think.
I've gone into the burial chambers.
I think the assumption of danger is high.
Okay, cross your fingers, cross your toes. Cross them. Cross them.
Crossed.
Scary mushroom. Scary sound. Ooh. Give me that. Got him.
Scary mushroom.
Oh, I can hear someone. He's coming. He's got legs.
I love the in-game jump scare.
Bony legs. I can hear them. Oh, fuck off. No, there's so much heavy breathing and skeleton sounds.
That's just
I'm pissing. I'm pissing. I'm so scared. That guy sucks. Stop. Stop. Okay, I won. I won. Stick rides again. No! There's so many vile, disgusting noises down here. I'm sweating.
You didn't by chance leave me your leathers, did you?
No, I'm leaving. Okay, I'm going to come back in a second. That went extremely well. But you need the leathers, Fred. It's important.
I do need the leathers, Em. I definitely need the leathers.
You need the leathers, but then I'm going to go right back.
Well, I'll go right back with you.
I am unconvinced that you will increase the size of my machine and will therefore leave. Ah! Look, Some people just can't be helped. What can I say? Taduva, how you doing? No, it's the noises. I'm just going to take my headphones off and do that again. It wouldn't even be scary. It's the horror movie experience. You know, if you watch a horror movie without the audio on, MVD, with the audio on, you're out the window.
With the audio on, you're like, ah!
No.
No.
You're sorry? Why are you sorry? Snowbag, what have you done? No. If anyone else had said that, I wouldn't think anything of it, but I worry you've just made a horrific gif of me. I probably deserve it. What has happened?
What?
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. What is it? Oh. Would you like the leathers?
Oh, yes, please.
Scrappies and full leathers.
Thanks. And now, with my magical abilities, I can make this, and it's gonna go here. And now we have a tier 3 working bench.
Whoa.
In which we can build.
Neat. Did they not hear that? No.
What?
Play it again.
Streamelma's dead? Streamelma's dead.
I think I spent £7.50 on that singular bit.
£7.50.
I want to know, like, I want to find, like, what's the worst possible rate at which you can buy bits. Like, singular bits bought in, like, the iPhone store in what country, you know?
Right.
I got a deer hide cape. Snazzy! What does this do for me other than pizzazz?
I think it's armor.
Weight 4, quality 1, repair station level 2, armor 1. Which is the same as my rag tunic.
But it's stacks.
But it stacks. It's stacking!
Why is Dean's... Hang on. Let me figure this out. Let me just go to my...
Hi, Megs!
Let me go to my
How's your
dynamic...
penis? Sorry.
So, hang on. Black screen for a second. Sorry, 1 second. Refresh. Back to this screen. And then... It's dead. Right, cool.
Well, at least you guys got a custom burp directly in the ear.
Really worth paying $40 a month for that fucking TTS system. Fuck's sake! Things I bought TTS Monster with the idea that it'd probably generate $40 extra per month, right? Of like revenue from people doing text speech, and it kind of does, right? But now bits are so expensive.
Yeah, but then we. Mate, do you know? Fuck me. The wind's coming. How am I supposed to go back into the crevice under these circumstances?
The crevice.
I want to return to the crevice, but I'm scared. If it's raining and scary out here, what if it floods? Yeah, it did the first month. Now I can't get rid of it. Everyone's attached to it. Even though it doesn't always work. I don't know, I've become hysterical. What can I say, chat? Except everything's fucked.
Alright, chat, someone help me here. Alright, I want to place... This is really frustrating me. I really want to place things. Is there like a grid option for placing stuff? Like, because if I place this here, right, to be a support beam, and I want to place one below it, I can't place... How do I place things below? Help!
Everyone in chat right now about TTS.
He's dead! Yeah. Stop! He is dead.
You look below the thing? Yeah, but I don't want him to clip. I want him to like snap. Very, very annoyed.
Well,
that, right? That's crap. Look at it. It's all off. It snaps. Don't do that.
Are you okay? Let me have a look. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Fred. We already know what the house. So I plugged the hole in the house.
Good.
But I think I put the pieces the wrong way round. So would you like to look at the front of the house and see if you like the job I've done? You seem to be running around in circles.
Sorry, what bit were you talking about?
The front of the house, the hole. I have plugged it.
Cool.
You're not looking.
I don't know what...
Up there!
Oh, up there! I wasn't sure what you were talking about. Sorry. Yes, that's awesome. Good job, Em.
You think it's good? I thought it was back to front and shit.
I mean, maybe. Is this all temporary right now? We're going to be redoing everything.
Okay, well, I thought you were going on about everything being wonky and getting upset about it.
I'd use the horizontal ones for a grid. Yeah, but it doesn't... That was you, right?
No, the house is falling down.
Did it actually?
No, it didn't! You see, you make fun of me every time I act shocked when you just knock stuff down, and yet, when I do it, you're like, woohoo, my house! You gotta learn, Fred, you gotta learn. We need to get 3 ghosts. You gotta learn about it. We need an old ghost and a young ghost. One in the middle. Did you see what I'm trying to do to the house?
Yes, I see.
Yeah. Fixing it, you see? And I was inside out and I fixed it.
Beautiful.
But unfortunately it hasn't worked.
Soren's channel with the
Way!
29 months.
So the bad news is, I mean the good news is Soren's channel just prime subbed and thank you and I love you for that.
Thank you very much.
The bad news is, by putting that on the outside, there's still holes in it where there weren't before.
Alright, so I think it's because we've done 2 different angles of roof, essentially.
Yes, that is true. But if you look inside and you turn around, there's gaps, right? Mm-hmm. But the way that it was before, there were no gaps. Also, there's a piece of wood hanging out the ceiling. I was hoping no one was going to notice that piece of wood. Nice job. Whereas when I had it the other way round, there were no holes in the ceiling.
Oh. Well, so with that, I would say it would probably be the shorter, more angled. Boom. Spin it around. Boom. Oh, out of wood. Out of wood. Grab that. Run back over here. And then put that there. And then, I don't really know.
Right, so what you've done is create a nice large hole.
Yeah.
The new
Basically.
hole. Right, lovely. Yes.
That's
brilliant.
That's not right. That's not right. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that.
Well, I think the key is to have not built the roof this way, but we have. So I was working with what you had to plug it. We'll call it a smoke hole.
Smoke hole.
Fred is a hypocrite with a stream title saying you can increase the size of a word watch in the stream, but he doesn't even have any word. It's a good point, Lemons, and I think we need to discuss it on next week's Fromopple Pod.
Fromopple Pod,
where we discuss all the important issues, like is it scamming to lie in your Twitch title, and why the answer is yes. No, I'm just kidding. A podcast and saying scamming's bad would never happen.
Oh my god, there's like, yeah, nah. Look,
right, look what I did. I fixed it.
You fixed it?
Yeah.
Oh!
I put some beams in.
Oh, that looks perfect.
And look, there's still a little wind hole.
Yeah.
For wind.
A little smoke escape.
Little smoke escape hole. Still don't love it, to be honest, but it's definitely better than it was. So what's the vision for out here?
I'm just basically expanding.
I like the very high wall thing you've got, like, so the neighbours can't look in.
Well, out here, I'm actually going to expand the indoors. So the indoors is going to come out.
Oh, nice! I was wondering why you were just running around spanking the floor.
I'm repairing because it's outside. It's getting damaged because it's not deemed a building, so it's like the wood's degrading slowly.
Degrading.
Yeah, but then I was going to make a big old roof, and then I was going to basically we'd have a big indoors area. That was my plan, at least. What I'm going to do before. Because we're gonna go into the dungeon in a second, right, to get some cores.
Oh, we're going in. Yo, chat! What? Off the fire. Ah! Ah! Okay.
A little bit of stone.
Okay.
Let me get one of these stone piles. Run back over here.
turn the lights down for that. What can I say? I'm sure it was very exciting for all of you.
I'm sure you all...
I'm sure you were all like, damn. Now that is what I'm here for. That is quality content. I bothered Florence. It's cute.
Right, that's better. And then I want to build a food thingy.
A food thingy.
A food thingy. I'm gonna go 1, 2.
From there, I will dangle some
And now
food.
they should know. Now I should be able to cook freely.
Without falling into a hole?
Without
Yay!
falling into a hole. 10 out of 10 fires.
It looks good. That's actually very impressive. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what's unimpressive?
Hmm?
Nothing.
What's unimpressive? Is it me? Oh god. Ah!
It's time to get the outside inside.
Oh my god.
Come on. There's no roof on this. I'm bringing the walls down, okay?
Okay.
We're doing it. We're mid-storm. We may flood.
Leave the middle wall up so that like the roof doesn't collapse.
I love it when the roof collapses.
These two
Let's
ones
go.
here, these 2 ones here, and please do not knock down, otherwise the roof will come down on our heads and we will cry.
Yeah, look at this chimney. Chat, have you made eye contact with this chimney? That's nice.
Thanks, Em.
That's real nice. From this angle, it's pretty impressive. Basically, every time I feel like we're not making progress, I will remove a wall. That is an active threat, okay? So, I just want us all to be ready for that and to know what's going to happen. What are you cooking? I cooked loads already.
I just want to get them out of my inventory.
Put them in the food cupboard. The top one.
Okay, put them in the food cupboard.
Or I'm going to start doing terrorism.
You are a terrorist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just going to follow my heart and start fucking with your house.
Your achy breaky heart?
No, my heart does not ache or break. My heart is in fact thrilled to do some light to medium terrorism. But like, we're in the middle of a storm. There's a hole in our house now, Fred. I don't know if you noticed. And I feel like we need to do something about it.
I did notice, yeah. I was concerned. Right, so, in which case...
Yep.
We do need to do something about it.
Yep.
Do we do like an M shape, like a fucking double arch, or do we...
I think that's all we can afford at this juncture.
Okay.
Because otherwise we're going to fuck up your chimney. And let's be honest with ourselves, if we fuck up that chimney, we've got nothing.
I've got nothing left.
We'll expand. We'll go higher later. Also, you keep saying this is just a first house.
Yes. Well, it's the first iteration of the house.
It's falling down!
No!
Yeah, a piece just fell off.
Fuck!
Gonna be honest with you,
Oh,
it did.
it's still mended.
Yeah, well, it still fell off.
But like, it's calm and nice now.
Ah, perfect time to go into a mystery hole.
Mystery hole.
Thanks, Call of Dice.
Hey, Call of Dice again. How you doing?
Also like this top. I was really... Wow!
Down it comes!
Why is the house falling down?
And then
Is there any particular reason the house is falling down? Is that deliberate or not?
It's deliberate.
It's deliberate.
So I'll make a hole in the floor just here real quick. Then do that. Run around because I'm too small to jump up through the hole. So now we have a support beam.
So that it will stop falling down?
So it will stop falling down.
It doesn't seem to be stopping. What have you done?
I destroyed the wall that the chest... I destroyed the wall that the chests are on.
Chests!
So now all the contents have spilled out all over the floor.
Well, have fun fixing that.
Oh,
I will not be participating.
Oh,
you know
no.
what? Things were better when I was off in the scary hole. I'm going back. I'm going back. We're going to go get stuff out the scary hole. Good news, chat. I got a club and a dream.
Oh, boy. Chat, I fucked it.
I cannot believe you've done this.
I know, I'm sorry.
I actually need some food out of that pile, but I'm not going to risk it. I need another tail, but it's not worth going in.
I will. You have some tail in a second.
Can you bring me some tail?
I will. Yes. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here is 8 tail.
Mm-hmm.
Here is 20 pork.
I don't need 20. That takes up too much room.
Do you want-
Okay, that's fine. Just stop.
Do you want
Oh, that's plenty.
7 ribs.
I've dropped that god's head on the floor.
Oh my god.
Just in case I die.
Okay.
You understand that I don't want to lose that. Also, here's 2
understand.
glowy mushrooms. Not sure what they're good for. And here's another head, but it's a less impressive one. And here's the other piece of antler. And I'm going back into the hole. Goodbye. What did Fred do? He fucked up the house. And now he's going to fix it. But I'm ready for violence.
Not against me, right?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm ready to go not get scared and mess up some skeletons.
This is good.
That's the plan.
This is good news.
Gonna get the torch out. Bing, bang, bong. Torch is out too early. It's just running it out. Don't want that. I mean, what? Filth. I believe in you. Thank you. Well, Fred wants to, like, gear up more, but I'm feeling like, well, we need to start smelting, and to smelt, I'm pretty sure we have to go into dungeons. So let's get in the dungeon, you know?
That is fair.
Because I was saying, let's club the troll to death, and Fred said Emily will die. So I have to do something impulsive today.
That's fair. I would say, Emily, I support you.
Ooh, the troll is close. Right. Well, I killed everyone around here. Now, how many scary doors can there possibly be down here? Oh, let's get the torch out.
No more.
The noises in here. Is there like a big boss down here?
There might be.
Why does it sound like this? Fuck, I just realized I don't ever know where I'm going.
That is an Emily issue.
Oh no! Dyslexia has once again forsaken me. Scary hole. What's that? What's that, chat? Explain it to me. Explain what I just saw. What is it? No, don't just... Big Barry's here!
You got him, Em!
I beat him. Oh, that was so scary. Okay, but what's that? Will it kill me? It has a bad... Looks like it has a bad smell. The Everbone pile. I'm destroying it, maybe? Is it taking damage? It's dead.
Oh, what was that?
Okay, I don't know. It's getting more and more cursed.
That is definitely a core.
Yoink! I got a core! We can invent a smelter!
And a charcoal kiln.
And a... Whatever.
Ooh,
I don't know.
a
Whoa!
ruby.
We've lagged out, but we're back. Oh, there's a chest. Money! Bow, arrow, bird leaf.
Read that sign.
Now I know where the elder is. I don't want to know that.
The elder.
Life was better without that knowledge. Anything else to pick up off the floor? No. Let us leave. I've achieved a great success upon this day. Now the question is, are there more than one core in each of these? Should I keep looking or should I run?
I don't have the recipe yet. I don't have the recipe until I touch a core, so I don't know.
No, I mean, like, is there more than one core in each hole? It's not a great sentence.
I think so. I think there must be. It depends. I think, like, if you can find them, I'm pretty sure, yes, there are more.
Have I just been here? I've become confused. There's a lot of noises, a lot of noises. Oh, no! God, the devil!
The devil?
Sorry, I got too Catholic.
Ghost.
I think it was the devil. Can you? You can't kill a ghost with a club, surely? Can you? It's coming. What hurts a ghost?
Jesus.
Lacking in that department. Right, let's try it. Bang! Oh my god, it's way more powerful than me. We're running away. The ghost is too good. The ghost has all kinds of shit on its side. Goodbye, sir. Exit. Success.
Yeah, you got a core.
So how do we kill ghosts? The club seemed ineffective. Didn't seem like a poking weapon would have done much either. Now that worked. I'm coming back with the core, and if we need more, I'm going to go back and I'm going to face that ghost.
Face that ghost.
But it was definitely doing me. Or maybe I could just go back and like try a different door. I don't know if it will like go back to where it was or if it will be out forever. I'm not sure. But still, that was pretty successful. We'll get more cores. How's the house?
It's good.
Have you fixed the boxes?
Yes.
If I walk in and my pocket's filled with trash, I will become
the box
saddened.
situation has been sorted.
Nice. Axes and knives usually work for you. I've invented this knife. Doesn't look very ghost hunting though. Maybe. Take that, your ectoplasm. Haven't actually used this knife yet.
Guten Tag.
Good day! I see you've built the marital home where I just get one side and you get the other. We meet once a week. Oh, that would be sad. Fred,
You'd miss
may I
me.
offer you this? A hold of this cube?
Oh, feels good, man.
So maybe we can start smelting?
Maybe we can start smelting. So if I go over here and we go to crafting, and we go to smelter.
5.
20 stone and 5?
That's rough. Do you want to go back down the hole with me?
Okay, I'm coming down the hole with you. All right.
Like.
Where do I put this?
I mean, is the house good enough? We'll survive the night, right?
I think the house is all right. Yeah, I think this is.
This is not good. I was so proud of my running home with 1 core. There's quite a lot of holes in the roof. Is that normal?
Work in progress. What do you mean holes?
I
in
like
the
this
roof?
one.
Oh yeah, look at that hole.
I like that one, to be honest. I think it's quite nice, but the wind and rain may get in eventually.
Yeah, I would say we're probably better off not having a big old fat hole in the ceiling.
What'd you call me? Sorry, just kidding. It's a joke, chat.
I wish there was like a middle.
Nice.
I guess I'll just have to do.
This is looking real good.
And
So,
that'll do.
that will do.
Right.
Should we go get more cores?
Let's go get more cores.
Help me
I'm with
fight
you.
this ghost, okay? Bring whatever weapons you have.
Spear. And shield. Spear and shield. Shield should be good. Shields are good against ghosts.
They can phase through doors, sure, but can they phase through shields?
One time I got like 20, other times a couple. You know, more than one usually. That's good. Axes and knives usually work for me. Love the calmness of the music in this game. Yeah.
It's a beautiful game.
It's a real juxtaposition against the actual gameplay. You know what I mean? No context Bretts. Let's have a look, Lemons. So many things I have to close before I can see a tweet. Did Boatsy McBoatface teach them nothing? Council asked for names for its 2 new road gritters, and the public answers of Gritsy, Bitsy, Teensy, Wincy, Yellow, Anti-Slip Machini, and David Plowy.
These are good. Stick
Those
with
are
it.
great.
That's fun.
Is night coming?
Yeah.
But we'll spend the night in the scary hole.
Oh, is this a scary hole here?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Hugin, what's up, my brother?
He's like, you have discovered this guy. Have you got a torch?
My God, the troll was just behind us just then.
Oh my God.
As I went into the cave, it went. Brrr.
Fuck
Right,
off.
you're gonna have to be.
You didn't bring any torches.
Well, I have a torch, but I've got a shield.
So the ghost is down this way. I recommend we shut this door. We say no to the ghost.
No to the ghost.
Now, there is this way that I have not been yet.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh. Okay, hang on. Get him in, get him out, and I'll give him a back. Bap.
Yeah, let him out.
Shit,
let him out,
I failed.
Let him out.
Abort mission!
You need to abort.
Ah! One of them shot me! Okay, I'm being competent. Ow, he shot me again. Stop! Stop it! Don't shoot me! Stop shooting me! You can ask politely as many times as you want, but they will still shoot you.
They will still shoot you. No, what we need to do, Em, is that you need to get behind my shield. I need to bait, and rather than sort of like sticking in the corridor, we need to like get him to where
Get into room.
There we go. Look, this guy's here.
Oh my gosh!
Rancid remains.
We're gonna die 100%.
I haven't taken any damage. Maybe you took a bit of damage then. Get back, get back.
Ow, there's another one behind us. Back will not work. There's a ghost. We're dead. It's over. There's a ghost as well. Fred, I died.
Oh, balls.
Fred, I'm dead. And look, there's one behind,
Fuck.
you see? So you said get back, but unfortunately back was death. I'm dead. Oh, so there's a ghost behind that guy. That way was really bad. Oh, and you don't have a torch.
I have a torch.
That is not
but,
so
like,
good.
I have a torch or a... I mean, will fire work against the Scully?
Right, I'm coming.
Mate, there was no rancid remains last time I played this game.
Okay, can you clear that out so I can go get my stuff?
I think I can.
Because if you can do that, then I'm back. I'm back on team.
Okay, what we need to do is I need to go over here.
Crank the gamma.
Filters. Make it so the chat can see. I can't see
Excellent.
fuck all. Open it.
Smash him. The peekaboo technique. Maybe your hammer would be more effective. He got you once.
Yeah, maybe my...
What?
It's the funniest thing I've ever done.
I think that was good.
Ow.
All right.
Hmm.
I'm down the hole. with you.
All right. Cool.
But the bad news is, I got nothing.
Right, well, I'm going to give you something.
Other than fear.
Have a spear.
Love that. I'm ready to poke.
It's better than nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Out, right in my face.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing you're doing loads of damage. Numbers are flying everywhere. Good. You're quite hurt, though. It might be worth dropping back for a bit, shutting the door and just reclaiming... Shut the door?
Drop.
You did not shut the door.
Drop
okay.
back.
Oh, you're dead, and I'm stuck on your body. You died in front of me. Good. Oh, shit. You know, I said shut the door and regain some health, and instead you got
I tried to shut the door, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Right. Good, okay. Well, there's a bit of food in this cupboard, so I'm going to eat
Well, should we rest for the night?
We'll rest for the night.
And then we'll treat ourselves to a small snack and go back and get our stuff. Lovely!
Oh, dear.
That was funny.
Go.
That was funny as hell. 2 rancid remains, 1 on either end, and then a ghost behind that. Who saw that coming?
At least our house is nice and large. Feels good, man.
It's like actual rich people shit, where you're like, oh my god, we all just died. That was brutal. Well, at least the house is big. I mean,
at least we're not one of the poor. Alright.
Imagine if the house weren't big.
If I can find a couple of twigs on the floor, I can at least make us a couple of clubs. Alright, those bushes are not.
Are you punching bushes? Oh, how the mighty have fallen. We're down to punching bushes. Look, we only need to get you to the doorway. We barely need to get you inside at all.
True, but I'd like a club anyway, basically because I would, nothing I had was good. Like, I was doing no damage.
My club wasn't good either.
I thought maybe the club was better against skellies.
Yeah, it is, I think.
Like, blunt damage and shit, you know? Alright, can I make just a club? How do you make it? Club. 6 wood! 6! Fuck
Did you go out with 1?
No, I went out. I got 4. I thought 4 would be enough. Okay, let me just get 2 more bits of wood. Get a club. Like a Minecraft punching trees. Two wood. Excellent.
You got it?
I got it. Coming back.
Alright.
That's house.
This house is hilarious. It's up though, and I love that for us.
Und club.
We got a club and a dream. I got my fists.
Lead me back.
Oh, lefty and righty.
Oh, we got a motherfucker. We got a motherfucker.
Bam! 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 I'm gonna beat him. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, the other one's running away now.
When we see a ghost, that is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, 100%.
Now follow me. Grab a little raspberry on the way, and over a little breakfast food.
Cheeky little ras.
I'm gonna fist that ghost.
Oh, what?
It's gonna still be dark in there.
I didn't think about that.
We don't have torches, so.
We'll just get the doors open.
Well, as long as we can get your stuff.
Yeah, we'll get my stuff.
Then we'll be fine, because then we're just gonna push forward a little bit past both of your corpses into my corpse. It was so funny when you died in front of me, so I couldn't get out, and I was trying to leap over you. It didn't work. It did not work. Right. This is how you want to go in.
I'm
naked.
In. For Jaunty?
Grab your bits.
Grab my bits. Close
Nice.
the door.
Pop them on.
on.
Now, throw me that spare club you got. Or anything you don't want. I'll take the hammer if you want.
Cool. Yeah, you can have, do you want my,
I do not care.
stone axe?
Oh my god. I thought this rock was a man who just spawned behind you. Right, can we turn it so that chat can actually see?
Oh yeah, shit, sorry. Sorry, chat. There you go, now you guys can see. Alright, let me go first then.
Yeah, you do have the shield.
Here he is.
Okay, let's kill Barry Ballbag. Right, you're doing something. You're doing something.
Alright, I'm gonna let him hit me.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think my hammer will reach past you.
That's alright.
And I don't want to risk getting the club. Look at all that blocked damage. Yeah, when you can get a downswing, it's really good. Usually I try and do 1, 2, 3 because the third one is the downward.
Okay, I'm doing it.
You're doing it. You're doing so great.
Out of stamina. Yeah,
Back away.
When he hits me, he takes stamina off me, which is...
Nice, you're about to do him.
Alright, regaining stam. Alright, one down. Now we got
Woo! And I got one hit on him.
Skelly.
I only have 20 health, so I'm hiding for a moment.
Stay back. I can take this guy.
You're doing great, sweetie. He's a 2-star skelly or a 1-star skelly. Either way, it's a lot of stars.
Oh, out of stamina. Okay, I took
got
that one.
Shot.
Took that one like a champion. Alright, blocking this one.
Yeah.
And then swinging.
Kill him. 2. Nice.
Now get your stuff.
Coming to get my stuff. Ah, you got shot.
There's another one.
Retreat,
no,
Fred.
Come get your stuff.
You got no health.
No, come get your stuff.
Okay. Because it can wait. It can wait. Let's retreat.
Close
Retreat
the door.
through the door. Through this door.
There's no door to close.
Through this door. Shut this door. Woo! Nice. We retreated. I'm putting on all my clothes. 1, 2. Sometimes you gotta retreat. You know, it's natural. Equipping the cape. Can you tell me if I've got trousers on? I do.
You have
Stunning.
got trousers on.
What was that noise?
Oh, they're hurting the door. They're doing the door.
No, the door. They're coming. Here. Where's the other hammer? I don't know. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Torch. And where's my club? Did they confiscate my club? Yeah, I don't need this hammer. I'm throwing it on the floor. I'm ready.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
We're gonna lure them out, right?
And we're gonna fight them in the open.
I need to stay in the front because I can take the skeleton arrows. Okay. All right.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
Bitch ain't doing shit.
Oh, it's because they ran the other side of the door.
Oh my god, we shut the door and they broke the door.
They broke the door.
The door's down.
Back
I'm
up.
trying. I'm in a pickle. I'm standing behind you and I'm swinging away.
One down.
Swing, bada bada bada. Oh, he was aiming at me. There was tracking there. I saw it.
Block it. There we go. Get behind me.
We're not hitting shit.
Get behind me.
Yeah, I was trying. I was just swinging away.
Got him.
Woo!
Now the thing is, I'm pretty sure there's a skelly spawner in the other end.
Yeah, that's what the Everbone. You must smash.
Okay. There's gonna be a fucking skelly around this corner.
Yeah, but I'm quite low health and you're quite low health, and there is a skelly around the corner. I ate the wrong foods before leaving. Bad news, everyone.
You ate the wrong food?
Yeah, I ate bad food.
You didn't eat any meat.
No. Well, I just jammed these in because I didn't think we'd be back in as quickly as we were, but then we were. You know what I'm saying?
It's a pickle.
These things happen, though. What are you gonna do?
Is he coming? He's coming.
He's coming.
All right.
Let's get him. Wow! The old Fremen smash.
Cool. I'm just blocking. You fuck him up. I'm blocking.
I'm fucking him up. He's just got to push a little closer. Bye-bye!
There we go.
He's dead.
We can move forward.
Hey, Keenan, how you doing? Sorry, everybody, if you're saying hello.
All right, back up with me and get away from the spawner.
We're going to go smash the spawner.
Okay.
Speed. Ah!
Okay.
There's thousands of them. How are we ever going to smash the spawner?
It's a 2-star skelly.
Oh my god, we're dead, mate. We're not dead, though. We're not dead.
Let's just get out.
What? Ow. I got him from behind. He doesn't know what's happening.
I can't block his shots.
Okay, fair.
He's hitting me too hard.
Okay, we're retreating.
Oh, he's gonna
Are you retreating? Retreat!
Dead.
I've got aggro.
Dead.
You're dead?
Dead.
That's sad. I'll be standing outside waiting for you.
Could not block that.
That's sad. Don't worry though, because he'll go back into his base, get more mates, but that will be fine. I'm not going to move too much because Big Boy's over there. I'm just going to wait here for you politely.
Oh, Barry?
Yeah.
Oh my god, not Bazza.
You're doing great though. We were really working our way through that.
Yeah, we're just not.
I believe in us.
There are more dungeons on this island, so we can go elsewhere.
You just don't want to go back in there.
I don't think that one's viable, man. Not until we got like more stuff. We need to smelt some more stuff, I think.
Yeah, but that's how we're going to get the smelting. And it's so close to home. What if we die far from home?
I have marked another one over here, look. Cave.
Yeah.
It's just a little further away.
Yeah.
I don't think we can take that 2-star.
Chat, what do you think about the 2-star?
I couldn't even block that shit. I was doing my best tanking, but I could not tank enough.
I think we can get him, because I was doing damage to him. He was taking damage like any other skeleton.
Yeah, the problem is I think he can just kill me before you can do enough damage.
Yeah, but if we both start swinging, no block, only swing.
I think Barry's on his way. We need to get in.
Okay.
At least I'll lose
Click
aggro.
mouse 1. Hey, degloving. The horror. Oh, I can hear someone. All right, grab your bits, grab your bobs. Maybe we should go the ghost way. Let's try the left.
Sure. Yeah.
Given
okay.
that the right was much more cursed than we anticipated, and I'm less scared of ghosts now. All right, you can go in front, seeing as you were the shield man.
Yeah, I am the shield.
But I don't know how.
sorry.
It's not. Yeah, this is just a little hole.
Ghost. Ooh. Oh, he's. Oh, there's two skellies back there as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, there's gonna be some stuff. Oh, I'm nearly dead, so I'm retreating. Run away, Fred!
Backing up.
Run away!
Close the door. This ghost
So
is weak against doors. You remember what I said about the other cave?
Do you really think it's going to be better?
I mean,
okay, let's go. Let's go directly to the other cave, and then we'll see. Okay?
Where's Barry?
He's over there to the left. Just dodge
we
him.
need to dodge Barry.
Right, let's go find the other cave.
Okay. Can you see my markings on the map?
No.
No. All right, we need to get you to recover some health. Anyway.
Well, it's okay, because I'm about to be out of berries and berries. So that means I can eat meat.
You got meat?
Yeah, I got meat. I got loads of it.
Got loads
so
of
much meat, because I died with a lot of meat on me.
We go around this skelly house because there's no point in like.
We're not
idiots.
idiots.
Aggroing them while we're here. Emily, the problem is that you did damage when the skeleton was killing Fred. Yeah, that's kind of like my issue.
That's what
right?
I'm saying. But if we were both hitting the skeleton, it might have died.
Maybe. I think it would have killed
If we
us
were
first.
both, or maybe not. I said hello to Jas. Said hello. Then Jaski gave me so much attitude, like boofing and stomping a paw and all. Now I'm back. Hello again. What was he boofing for? Why are you boofing? Good news. I'm back, baby. Now, I seem to have 2 pointed sticks.
Oh, yes, can I have my pointed stick back?
Yes, of course. Here you go.
Thank you. That's appreciated.
I will let you know that your hammer is gone.
That's fine. I will take.
I'll threw it away.
The hit. Okay, so the next cave is over here. What's going on up there?
What a battle.
Oh,
the Skellies versus the Greys.
versus Greylings. Got you.
He's not allowed in Alex's office because there's wet paint, so he's giving me real attitude.
Oh my god.
That's so cute, though. He's like,
but I want
this
to.
is one of the places I get to go. Yeah, I like that pets are like, this is my house. They're like, it's not like your house that I'm in. Like, this is my house.
I live here.
I live here as much as you live here. Yeah, that's Flo.
Yeah,
Every time we put a...
If Florence can't get in the room, our bedroom doors has to be like permanently open a little crack just so Florence can come and go. Otherwise she's like at the door.
Yeah, she's like, Mother, Father, why have you turned on me?
Now ignore the skeletons outside.
I'm noticing that yours doesn't look better than mine.
It's gonna be great. Shield out. There we go.
This is a troll cave.
Oh. Oh, it's a troll. It's a troll.
Yours is so much worse.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Ah,
boy.
600 Greylings outside. So tell me which one you want to go into.
Your one. I may have spoken too soon.
Emily, my one's just covered in the desiccated corpses of the dead.
Fucking troll, dude.
But like, it's gonna be way friendlier. Ah! It's not. We just have to power on through.
Oh.
Oh, I did not mean to say ping. Well, we have to go home because it's getting dark.
Sure.
What's throbbing bluely? It was blue and throbbing.
Okay.
Fred. Ah, there it is. Down here. Shit. Okay. What's this? Dusty ass. Oh, shit. Skeleton. Okay. So I must go this way and head home. Well. Fred.
Yep.
I know how to get home. Everywhere's death.
You know how to get home.
Well, why are you not following me?
Because I saw some tin that I wanted to get.
Tin. We cannot smelt it.
I know, but like for later.
Right, now there's skeletons here. They're giving me...
I'm running to you.
Fuck off.
Also, I kind of
Oh, shit. I thought that was Fred, but it was just another skeleton. It could be over for me, boys.
You're good. You got this.
No. There's 3 skeletons behind me. No Fred. Oh,
Here's another cave.
Yeah, here's the cave we should have got in. Did you see the pickle?
I do. The Greyling's here to disrupt.
Ow. Cock off. Ugh, 10. 10's bad. Update. 10 is not good. Good news, though. I've invented the bow and arrow. So, we're going to shoot. Oh, fuck off. Is he taking damage?
Yeah.
Hey!
Nice job, Em.
20. Wow.
Alright, marking this cave on my map.
That's not how this game works. You can't just eat more.
No, you just recover stamina at a set rate.
So you eat
depending
the
on what
food that you
got.
eat, and then it lasts a certain amount of time, and then that decides how much
I'm
stamina.
gonna take a peek.
Yeah, look.
Look, burial
Well, bear in
chambers.
mind that I found the first one on my own, so like, just letting you know. I know, I just feel like it would work. Friendly fire is off, Scotty. Thank you.
Okay, so we got burial chambers with 3 closed doors. Should I try and get some another core?
Yes. I mean, I got a core. Alone. In the dark. See how scary it is, though?
It's pretty terrifying.
The bad man. Okay. I'm coming in.
Okay, we're going.
About to run out of torch. I wasn't expecting to go in so many places today.
A chest with ruby, money, scary sounds.
Do you want these mushrooms?
I mean, I picked them up.
I leave them because sometimes they just illuminate my way.
Who put a door there? What the fuck's wrong?
Hello.
Hi, Em.
You're like, oh, who built these?
Yeah, who built this place, man?
Nothing good in the chest?
No, there was some money, a ruby, and some arrows. Do you want some more arrows? 6 arrows?
No, I got a lot of arrows. I mean, I could take them if you don't want them in your inventory, but...
Oh, what's down here?
Oh, Fred's gone on a mysterious route.
Nope, just more mushrooms.
Yeah, it's just nothing. I'd already been down there.
Okay.
Should we take left?
Left. Okay, cool.
Right, you are the leader. My torch is about to die, though, so
Let's
say
go
goodbye to
this
that.
way. I've got a spare torch. Oh, it's core! Just
Bang! Core! Just free Roman.
let me throw you my torch.
Sure, I'll be the light. Thanks, Fred. It just sort of
You sort of
auto-lit
like, yeah,
for me,
that
which
cool.
was nice.
Dead end.
Dead end.
So our option is, we only got one more option.
And it's right.
That's right. I hear a skelly already. So there's a door closed.
Okay, so yeah, there's a blade poking through that door.
What's this? Coins. Nice. There's a blade poking through the door.
Yeah. Hang on, what's down here? There's a door over here. This looks like a but I can hear skeletons through it.
Okay, there's a door here. And there's another door here. And what's around here? Nothing. Dead end. Okay, cool.
Dead end. But no core.
No core.
No secret core.
So let's go your way with the... You can hear skeletons, right? Down this way?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get ready to close the door instantly, but when I open it. I can see at least one skelly already.
I want to try and hit him with fire. Whoa!
There's a
At
lot of
least one.
skellies in that room.
But what if I set
Whoa.
them on fire? Do you reckon that would work? Do you think skellies are vulnerable to fire?
It might work.
Alright, hang on. Bang! Okay, I didn't even get anywhere close. I failed. Right, I can try again though.
So let's try the other. Let's see if the other way is easier, because that's a 1-star skelly and a bow and arrow skelly. Pain in my ass. If we go this way. Oh boy.
Not good, not good. Is it the same one?
No, yeah, it might be, yeah.
Right, the fire situation doesn't seem to be helping.
Well, he's on fire. He's taking damage.
Oh, is he? Did it work? He's on
Yeah.
fire? Okay, I'm gonna try fire. Fire!
Oh my god, there's so many M.
Hang on, we're doing it. It's happening. It's happening.
I'm blocking.
I'm out of stamina.
I'm just blocking.
Yeah, just keep blocking.
I'm about to lose stamina.
All right, well, we can retreat back through the door. Retreat.
Okay, retreat.
Retreat and shut the door.
Cool. All right, regaining
And then we'll go back through and regain some stamina. That was working.
That was. They're breaking.
Trying to make bone broth even though she's not cooking. Yeah,
Okay.
baby.
Let me just.
All right, you feeling
recover
good?
A bit more stamina.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. There's right random sounds. That's scary. Right, go in.
Okay, let's go.
Do him, then. Do him.
One more dead.
Yep. Oh, just took a bit of damage. You've gone ahead of me, which means you're gonna get hit.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. It's just the swinging makes me step forward. Oh, bad news.
What?
Retreat and shut the door. My stick broke.
You have to come out this way.
My stick broke. I'm out this way. I'm behind you.
Oh, your
my
stick
stick broke.
I have another club to give you, but
I
it's
have
like
this blade.
barely...
People said the blade was good. I'm gonna try the blade. No, they said that about ghosts. Damn it. Yeah, if you got a club, throw it at me.
I threw it at you.
Oh, I got it. I've got it.
There's
okay.
not much left on it, though.
No, it's better than what I got.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Do it, man. That's it. One down, two more. One about to go down. All right, last one. Big Skelly.
Swinging with all my stamina.
I'm pushing him out the way.
Hey, shots!
We're moving.
We did it.
There's a chest here. Do you want to open it?
Dude, we worked so fucking hard on that. I just wanted to say,
my God.
2 rubies, some amber, and some bird leaf.
Okay, next room. Another chest in here.
Oh, skeleton behind us.
Uh-oh.
I ganked him. 2, they broke out. Okay, this is good. We're doing it. We got the health for this.
He stunned me.
Are you okay?
Out of the way.
I'm swinging back. I'm moving back.
Yeah, you just got hit through me.
I'm doing it. It's just,
Yep.
Don't panic though, because I'm gonna take this out, bring it out, and now it's gonna be my weapon. I have a flaming stick.
Oh, nice. Uh-oh. You need to back up.
He's on fire. I'm backing up. I'm trying. I'm sort of stuck swinging. Making a mistake.
Oh, there we go.
He's dead from fire. Fire once again as it works in our favor. We're doing great. Stay blocking.
I'm just blocking this. This.
Okay. Yep. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're out of fire as well. But that's okay.
Ooh, 11 health.
I have more weapons.
11 health.
Okay, I have 37,
right,
so I can take a shot.
We're moving on this guy. I'm taking his arrows before we can even get him off. He's dumb. He's a dumb skeleton. He's a dumb...
Are you literally taking them from his hand?
Basically. Right. If I go in here now... Yes, a core!
Woo! We got a
That
core.
was
I found
worth.
money. I found leaf. I found arrows.
Nice.
Not that arrows are any bloody good around here, but still... Right, we can hang out here safely for a second and regain some health.
Sure. Yeah, that sound scared me too. Oh, chat. That was... We fought for that.
Well, remember, they burst out of this room, so this room is now clear,
I
right?
went into that room. That was
that was the one where we found the core?
Yeah. Yeah, it had 2 doors, and that's why they kind of... Yeah. Okay, cool. Sick. Nice. Awesome.
So how many cores do we have now?
We overall we're gonna have your 1 core and the 2 cores we found together. So we're
It's not
1
enough
short.
cores.
We're 1 short.
No, we're 2 short. We have 3,
didn't get
right?
a second chest yet? Emily looted both
I
chests,
looted
I'm pretty
both the chests, yeah.
Okay, so we've cleared out this entire place.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
checking.
feeling great about this. That was.
We really
feel like we can take
did
the
the damn
other one
thing.
now.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel confident.
That's what I'm saying. We just need to build that confidence. And then smash!
I do think I need to go back to base though to repair my stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not going to say I disagree, but every single thing I own has broken.
Yeah. Also, my I've got no armor because my shit's been hit too much. Basically, I think a trip back to the base, repair all our stuff, head back out.
Now, my concern is that it's going to be nighttime out there, but the light is up, so let's try.
I mean, yeah, that's fake. You know, that's fake.
It's a lie, innit? It's a lie. Let's see if it's nighttime. Right, back in the hole for a bit.
Back in the hole for a bit.
Back in the hole. Hanging out. We'll just stand here, so we got a little bit of light.
Hole. I can't even build down here. Ah, that sucks. I was gonna try and get a fire going.
I've checked them all, Goshawk. I checked all the chests. They're all empty. I promise.
Hang on one
I
second.
did just have a look.
I'm gonna try really sneakily. Okay, try not to get any attention.
I don't like that even when you cleared it out, this place still makes scary sounds.
I don't like that either. That's lame. I hate that.
I'm like, dude, I literally have killed everyone in here. Stop. Yeah, I've looked at every chest. They're all... Right, I'm going to pick all the mushrooms now. I assume there'll be a use for them later.
Oh.
What? You made a little fire!
I did. I made a little fire.
Technically, I'm resting, even though I'm sprinting around picking mushrooms. What's that scary noise?
It's just a scary noises then. I'm rested. I have the rest buff. Come join me by the fire for a bit.
I will. I'm just going to get the rest of these mushrooms. I'm going to come join you now. Yeah, I thought when you said you couldn't build, that meant we couldn't have a fire either. But
I thought that's what I meant too, but apparently no. Apparently we can have fire.
I am resting.
Yeah, do if you press enter and type /sit.
And I didn't even plant my ass in the fire. Yes.
There are bad things behind the walls. Wait until you're fully rested to attack. It's a tiger. Look, no, there's not. We're fine.
Stop it.
Stop.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I may as well take this as an opportunity to pee while we wait for the daytime to come.
I mean, you are right. This is a carbon monoxide death trap now. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? Can't you just press X to sit? Oh, can you just press X? Oh, yeah, you can just press X. You're right. Oh, yeah, that's the screenshot, chat. That's the screenshot. Made a killer Fiesta Powerball, and I'm proud of my work. Nice. You got draft and an exit. Should be fine. Should be fine. I do know that's a fake. That's not a real exit. You know what I mean? So the smoke. Hopefully it just doesn't build up and kill us. That would be bad. That would be bad. Dude, I haven't sat around a fire in such a long time. I miss it. I miss it desperately. Did any of you guys go camping? Jesus Christ. Fucking sounds in this game are terrifying. I like camping. I like camping too. Good morning, Gunlock. How you doing, dude? 10-day trip planned for February. Onion, yes. I'm currently on a road trip to get so I get the camp daily. That's. I like camping. I've never slept in a car before, and I always wanted to. I kind of like in a weird way want to do that. You know what I mean? Like travel somewhere, sleep in a car. Probably be very uncomfortable, and I'll probably hate it, but just never done it, you know. I have a 5-day trip in February. Nice. Good neck coin, thank you. No. I doubt it. I don't think it will. Yeah, I got a new tent. I got a new giant tent. It's like a 10-man tent. And I want to try it out. Did you really, do you have really tiny matches, or why did you need a magnifying glass? Is that a fire with magnifying glass? Last one went camping. London for 5 days, Fred, at the start of February, and I'm probably going to have to arrange a bus to get there because trains have announced they're striking. Of course they have. Of course they have. Because nothing in the UK actually works anymore. Did you guys see the thread about the person who lives in who moved to America and she's been there for 3 months and she hates it? It was actually quite like a really illuminating thread about kind of like my problems that I have with America sometimes. It's how much everything costs in America. And the food situation. They definitely will not be streaming Hawk Shit Legacy? No. Did someone ask? No. No, we will not be streaming turf games. No.
Smoke it down here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you reckon it's daytime?
I reckon it must be daytime now because it's so bright outside. It must be, right? I could eat another bite. Well, have another bite, character. No. I will not begrudge. I'm not like. Okay.
No, we're not playing it.
It's very clear. I will not be playing it. I'm not going to go after anyone who does play it. However, I probably won't associate with people who do because it's clear. It's still cold.
This guy getting scared by a squirrel reminds me of Emily confronting a ghost.
dude, just calm down, man. Why you got?
Yes, that's so funny.
All right, I reckon we can make it.
Yeah, I think we can make. I actually don't think it's nighttime anymore. I think it's just storm time.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
even the same weapon. True.
I'm not gonna start any I'm not gonna start any beef with anyone who plays it. All I'm gonna say is that I just don't really. I have a lot of trans friends. We have a moderator in chat who has sadly passed away, who was trans, I guess. And I'm just like, no. If you play Hogwarts Legacy, it just shows me that you don't care about trans people. I am someone who doesn't like it when people basically float through life and don't think about things. I'm not a big fan. Therefore, it's how I want to do. It's how I want to be. So I don't know. I think everyone. I say I don't really want to associate people who play the game, and everyone gets really upset. And I'm sort of like, do you want to be my friend this badly?
Yeah, up until now, no one's been gagging for it. Now suddenly, everybody wants to be your best friend.
Everyone wants to be my pal now, apparently. Level 24 running. Oh my god, our house looks so spooky.
Ooh, as a non-binary person, that makes me feel really happy hearing you say that. Well, I am glad. It's honestly the least that you can do. Fred and I are both cis, but it's really the least that you can do. I have, honestly, so, as I've said, I've got trans friends. I also care very much about human rights and, just everybody's general right to fucking live safely. That being said, I've also had a bunch of run-ins with fucking J.K. Rowling's TERF friends, and I'm gonna be honest with you, those people are fucking vile, right? If there is anything that shows to you, which team you want to be on more, if you're like, oh, well, I don't really give a shit, the state of the shit that those people will say and post is level 15 grimness.
Yes.
And it just makes you go whoa.
Those aren't people I want to be around. Those aren't people I want to associate with.
But, I'm bisexual, so, I've been in the community and known, lots of different people who were and are trans and stuff like that. And the last thing I want to do is go around making anybody's life harder for the sake of a shitty game. What were you going to say? What did you say?
Sophie was about to pardon my language. Sophie said she was about to shout, I'm a pufter in the background, and then Sophie thought better of it.
It was like, that might not look great. That's growth, Soph. Good for you. But yeah, I honestly, it's one thing, I've seen a lot of celebrities who sort of passively said a lot of really transphobic stuff, and obviously that's never okay. But I am of the opinion that sometimes when you ask a 60 or 70-year-old their opinions on a social issue, does it shock you that, Al Pacino isn't down with the fucking LGBT? No. But, I don't know specifically. Maybe Al Pacino is. No, he probably isn't, Sophie. I'm going to be honest. Sophie. I think you need to gird your loins for that one. Okay, well, maybe Al Pacino is. Okay, I was just trying to think of somebody old. I'm sorry. Maybe Al Pacino is our LGBT king. Who's to say? The point is, I'm not going to be shocked. But if you're not actively trying to promote harm, I'm going to be like, whatever. Right? But J.K. Rowling is actively in every possible way trying to do and promote harm.
Yeah.
It's just not the same,
Not the same.
You don't play games, that's for sure. She literally is. Yeah, I don't want to get back into it. I'm happy to talk about it, but I feel like all of us kind of who are here probably have a similar opinion. And we end up just going over and over it, and I don't think that's pleasant for anybody, especially people who are I really don't want to think about people who hate me right now, and I want to chill.
Exactly.
And I'm like, no, it's time to discuss it, and you're like, cool. But at the same time, hey, how are you doing? I can read this.
Oh,
no, I can't. Astrid? Is it I wish
Astrith Herlea.
Can we go with Astrith? That sounds like something that I can. Yeah.
Hi. The conversation about my safety. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I was just saying about how I'm not. We've literally.
Astrith done.
Astrith. We've literally just had trans legislation blown out the water in the UK. Scotland were like, yo, we want to do this thing. We think this thing is cool, and then the UK decided, no, you're not. And,
England were like, no.
It's fucking bullshit. And I don't really. It's all bullshit, man.
Yeah, you've got Scottish mates.
The UK
yeah.
is a fucking cesspit, man. You know what I mean?
But basically, I have no interest in. And I keep saying to people, my main interest is in other streamers playing it. I don't think you should buy it, and I don't think you should play it as an average enjoyer of games. But at the same time, you want to pirate the game and play it quietly. That is limiting your harm, you know. But when streamers are like, I want to play it, I'm like, you literally know that you are advertising that game, okay? And people who are like, yeah, I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna stream it. I'm like, stop. Do not promote the freaking game.
I want to buy extra copies because you don't like it. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, fine. Do whatever you want to do, bro. Al Pacino, I don't understand the hatred and fear of gays and bisexuals and lesbians. It's a concept that I honestly can't grasp. To me, it's not who you love, a man, a woman, what have you. It's the fact that you love. That's all that truly matters.
I'm sorry, Al Pacino. I would like to make a formal apology to Al Pacino. I was just thinking of an old man, and he was the man who came to mind. Al Pacino, I apologize. I did Al Pacino dirty. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I just assumed he was. I just thought that he might just be a bit like uncomfortable. He might be pulling a Joe Biden on the situation.
In Emily's defense, usually if you name any random old straight white guy, you're gonna get some like bad opinions. But it turns out Al Pacino is.
We love Al Pacino. I'm so sorry.
We stand the Pacino. Okay?
I was really hoping that he wasn't going to be problematic. I just assumed. I guarded my heart for that. Okay. God damn it. Joe Biden was anti-gay marriage, right? Because he was like, well, I'm a Catholic, so. Or is he just like that about abortion? What I mean is somebody who I don't think is trying to go out of their way to do harm, but probably doesn't have the most based and like well thought out opinions. No specific hate to Joe Biden either. I don't think we'd get on, but that's fine, you know. Okay, so he wasn't going to vote against it, but his religion doesn't agree with it.
Good job, man. Oh, troll! Get in the cave.
Oh, get in the cave, get in the cave. Ooh. Hi, Zan. Anyway, I've fully made a fool of myself by naming the wrong people. Okay, we'll just go with Jeremy.
If you give me the torch. Oh, neither of us have a torch.
So here's the problem with the torch. I think when I tried to repair it, what happened was it just stayed broken.
Wait for it. Right, hang on. Before we do anything else, I need to put my...
But anyway, I've made a fool out of it.
Alright, same strategy as before,
You block, I bang. Oh no.
I got it. You're fucking him up.
We gotta step back. Ooh, I'm just gonna finish this guy. He's dead. This guy's smashing me up. But I'm about to smash him up. Nice block, Fred.
Thank you.
Alright, he's too high and I wasn't hitting him.
Alright, we got the big boy. We got Billy Big Box here. Oh, we got a spawner as well. Oh, okay. I can't take hits from this guy.
Okay. Ooh, that's bad. Should we back away for a
fire.
second? Oh, nice job. Yeah, fire's really good. Back away.
Not today.
Right, see if you can set him on fire one more time.
Back up.
Nice. This is called the kite and fight. Oh fuck! He got me on the side swing.
Alright, what you
that
need
was
to do,
not good.
We just need to bait him. Hang on. So make him swing, and as he swing, you've got time to move away. So we're just gonna let the fire do its job.
Get him, fire! Yeah!
That's the one.
Woo!
That's the
we're
one. That
doing
feels
it.
good.
Hello all, so Zim late, but I am here now.
I don't know what I say most of the time, but I say egg
Alright,
and turkey, then fell over cat, I think.
You silly sausage,
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Oh no, there's a man behind me.
Or level 2, I suppose that would be.
You set him on fire. That's real nice, Fred. Good job.
You stunned me.
You're handling it. Yeah. I think you're not getting a good chance to build up your stamina. Alright, get that swinging. Come on, baby, die.
You got him.
Ooh, I'm low, but I'm gonna boom. I powered on through. A core.
Oh, worth entirely
worth
of air
it.
chest. And
so
some
about
money.
the kite part of the kite and fight. I'm not saying I'm perfect at the kite and fight, okay?
Yeah, Emily's not. Yeah.
I'm heavy on the fight side. Yes, we absolutely can bash Kevin Spacey freely. Although, I mean, he's probably a little bit more aware of the LGBT community. So he probably wasn't he probably wasn't like loudly anti-trans while also being a massive criminal. 2 more cores!
Oh, baby.
But yeah, I really should have used an old lady. It's the ladies who are really, really showing themselves. Jermaine Greer, she's a tough. Yeah.
Okay,
she's not super famous though. I was trying to think of somebody internationally famous.
Oh.
We got cores. We know how to use them.
Do we want to fight the ghost?
I don't love the ghost, to be honest, but I feel like I want to...
My torch is nearly done. It's kind of a problem.
Well, I want to try a knife against the ghost.
Okay.
We know it's light outside and we can always retreat. Also, I am worried that the guy is still out there. Okay, let me try stabbing the ghost. Yeah!
It's just got so much
Nothing's happening.
I'm blocking. It's
Am I hitting it? I don't think I'm hitting it.
There is a core back there. I can see it.
I want that core. Whoa, my camera's doing some crazy shit. Okay, hang on. We're going to try this. Pointed stick. Pointed stick.
Its health is going down.
Sorry about... Can you put it on your screen? The camera keeps zooming in and out, and it's about to kill me. So I imagine chat.
I've lost the torch, unfortunately.
That's okay. We're in the dark.
I am holding my own against this. Oh, he's taking my health off slowly, though. Yeah, okay.
Okay, right. Now I think I'm just hitting the wall.
Okay, I'm moving forward a bit.
Okay.
All right, 35 health. 31 health.
I'm stabbing him. Don't even worry. Got him.
That's it. Now we got
and
the
now it's time
skeleton.
to club.
Did you get behind me, Em?
Never.
Okay.
Fred. I won.
Nice.
Woo!
Oh my god, there's so many cores in here.
Yes. 2 more cores. 2 more cores.
Yes. All right, let's get the fuck out. Let's go home.
Woo!
Oh man. Okay. All we needed to do is All we needed to do was become gamers.
Woo! Yeah,
That's
we
all we
should have
need
to
to do.
game it up. Not Mindy Kaling. Really, she's toughing it up. Wouldn't surprise me. It's happening. Middle-aged and older women. They basically misogyny treats middle-aged and older women really poorly, and so then they lash out at trans people, which is a fucking stupid decision.
Wasn't Spacey found not guilty? Yeah, but come on. Like, being found not guilty and actually doing it are two different things, you know what I mean? Just because you can't, like, prove it in a court of law,
Yeah, I mean, it was a very, like, talked about thing. And I think...
It was, like, a big, like, you know, known thing in the industry as well.
Yeah. Well, I will say that he did quite a few plays in London and there were conversations happening about him, so... yeah, do we want to finish it by defeating the troll?
Okay, let's get the let's do the schmelter.
Sorry, I'm feeling violent today.
I know you're very up to no good today. So it's 5 cores for a smelter. God damn. Can you throw me your cores?
Yeah, long before it came public, 100%. Woo! I got 3 cores. Oh, look, we have a schmelter.
About to.
Let us schmelt.
I put it outside the house.
Oh, nice.
Like.
Yeah, it poops the stuff out on the floor.
Oh, what's up,
That
Hogan?
is a great win.
You need coal.
I woke up and chose violence today. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. When you've had a couple of days of being harassed by tough idiots, just gets you a little zesty. A little like, say it to my face. Say it to my fucking face, you know?
Mon then.
Yeah.
Come on
as,
then.
As the Brits would say, mon then.
Mon then. So we have 3 cores. Do you have any more cores?
No.
Oh, shit. So we still can't even start. We still can't smelt because we don't have any coal.
Shit, so we gotta go get more cores.
We need more cores.
Let's go find another one. Woo! Just get you a little zesty, little ready to fight. Oh, wait, I'm gonna just make myself a torch and fix everything.
Okay.
Because like we've already experienced the oops, I broke my torch and everything, and ended up fighting with like a hammer for building, you know. House is looking great, by the way, Fred.
Thanks. Here is a level 2 club.
A level 2 club?
If you have more bones, or 10 bones, you can turn it into a level 3.
Wait, what? Oh, I can level it up?
Yeah, bones upgrade the club.
Oh, I got bones.
You got bones?
I got so many bones. Hang on, upgrade. Club. Wait, this one. That's the one I want to upgrade.
You want to throw the level 1 one on the floor then?
Yeah, this club is upsetting. The other one's bothering me. Get out of here, level 1 club. Upgrade.
You can do it by making coal with wood in that stone thing. Oh wait, I can just like use wood. Oh, okay.
No way. 10 bones. I only have 5 bones, but I killed so many skeletons. Maybe I already put them away. I was being organized.
Timber.
Woo! Do not squash the house. Ooh, missing a requirement.
Oh, we need to be at level 4. So I've only
my
got...
station is too low level.
Yeah, we've got a level 3 station right now.
But the good news is, I'm ready to beat some people with a club. Both in real life and in video game.
Right, so I've got some wood now. I'm gonna put the wood into
the smelter.
Into the smelter and make I guess that'd be coke, right? I guess that's the right word.
Oh, hang on. I want to try out my new club.
Oh yeah, sure, go for it.
Well, you one hit him. Oh no, you didn't. Bonk.
107 damage.
Was that 107?
Yeah.
Nice. He took it like a champion.
You do not have any processable.
Would this be any good solo? Yeah, 100%. I don't see any reason you wouldn't enjoy this solo. If this is the kind of game that you like, yeah. Obviously, like, it's fun with other people too, but
I think you guys are
I mean,
right.
it just takes a bit longer. I don't think they're right either. I think what we need to do is head into the woods and find another place and get 2 more.
Fred, you need to name the house. We haven't got naming signs yet. We have to wait.
I'm going to be honest. Look at the state of it.
We have to yeah. The shack is
The shag shack.
the shit hole.
Okay, well, this isn't the sex palace, that's for sure, but it can be the shag shack if that brings you joy. Time to go clubbing. Let's go.
Let food burn on the thing to get coal. That's not a bad idea.
No.
I don't have any food to cook.
Yeah,
though.
I've cooked it all nicely. Right,
Okay.
change of plans. I'm going to go hunting. I'll be back. The outhouse. No, it's not that shit.
I mean, it's not that good either.
Aiming in this is junket. Good news. I come bearing 1 meat.
It was nice.
Fancy outhouse. It's not going to be called the fancy outhouse. Okay, it's not that bad. Fred expanded it. It was a proper shed before.
Well, I definitely plan on like. I don't really want to stay on this island. It's a really small island for one, and I want to like move eventually.
Right, I put the first meat on there to burn.
Nice.
So I'm going to go get more meat and put it on.
I think me and Emily might not stay on this island forever because it's like not the best place. Although we will have teleportation soon. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll probably end up moving away, depending on how far the other lands are from here. But we'll see. I mean, it's not going to be immediately. So I don't mind upgrading the house a bit, but this probably will not be the position of our final house, you know? Bloody deer are always escaping. Quietly. Quietly. Loudly.
Quietly.
Sorry.
I'm not a big fan of this island one. I think it's poo. Fred moving the Barnsley. Barnsley. Chat, scroll down. Scroll down below the stream. Click on the picture of Emily and take it.
You know what we should do? Let's go get the head and put it on here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'll hunt round here until you show up.
Okay.
We may as well do that to end our day, because we've killed this this dude and we've not even hung his head up, which I think is important.
Yeah, I think we get special powers once we do.
I love powers. Do we?
Pretty sure.
Powers!
If I remember rightly, we get like the ability to go fucking berserker mode or something. Oh, do you know what we got to do?
What?
Do you remember the tree boss?
That boss was the worst. Ooh, I've improved swim.
I am not.
That was the worst.
I am not looking for the tree boss.
Wasn't what we ended up doing just? Oh no.
You. My headphones are out, Barry. You just pinged him from far away with fire arrows, whilst I just like kited.
I drowned.
Oh.
But I'm okay. But I got better. Marvelous. Well,
right,
did you bring the big head?
I'm here.
Brilliant. It's very golden hour. It's a very atmospheric time to be admitting to killing a god. Hey, Luxury Nostalgia, how are you doing?
Luxury, what's up?
Okay, pop it
got a
on.
little dude following you.
Oh, what? My ass.
All right, I'll let you do the honors.
Thanks. It's so big. You can't use it on the sacrificial stone. Why not, mate? Put it on.
Cross it. What? Oh, you got to look at the hook. Like, get your crosshair on the hook. All right, move away from the thing so the text goes away.
Bloody thing! Shut up! Get off!
Yeah,
Okay.
then look at the hook.
We did it!
Nice.
Your ability to run and jump is improved. I love running and jumping. Whoa! Bird, try and look a bit less evil. Yeah, I hate to say it, but the next boss is easily the worst boss.
Is it the next
You've been
one?
granted the power of Ecthair. Use it in times of need. Your next target dwells in the Black Forest. Go there, explore the lands, uncover their lost treasures and resources. The Elder awaits. Yes, this dickhead.
I hate that dickhead. Because the blob wasn't too bad.
Are we still doing hourly giveaways? Absolutely.
Yeah, top of every hour. I think you just missed one. Unless Dean really did take his bot and leave.
Yeah, so chat, what was I going to say? Yeah, we do, over the course of Mugmas, which was our festive period, we did giveaways every 15 minutes. We've gone back to normal now, which is every hour.
Yep.
The 11 o'clock giveaway didn't happen.
What?
I will start it manually. Bang. What happened? The bot.
All right, the giveaway has begun, chat. If you guys want to win a free game, all you got to do is be following the stream and type ! Enter. If you're a tier 2 or tier 3, sit back, relax, do nothing. You are automatically entered into every giveaway we do. However, you don't have to be. You don't have to be a subscriber. You do not have to be anything. All you got to do is just be a fucking chill individual.
Be a follower and type ! Enter. That's all there is to it, baby. Good news. I feel cold. Can I make myself like a chair? I'd love a chair. I'd be absolutely living for a chair.
I think we do get chairs eventually. You can press X though.
Are we not in chairs yet?
No, we don't have chair technology.
Really? No chair? No, there is no chair technology.
Is this charcoal yet? Coal.
I got some more.
Interesting.
Okay, so we've turned food into coal. And now you can smelt your ores.
Yeah, I'm gonna smelt copper first, I think.
Yep.
That makes
Sounds
sense.
good.
And then I just want to hold the copper. All right, one coal. One this.
This looks good.
Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully one coal's enough to
There's so
smelt.
many seagulls
copper.
around here, and they're all tormenting me. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. What's that noise?
You feel cold. Is it done? No!
I got more meat though. There's 2 more on here, and they've been on for a hot minute, so they'll be burnt any second.
No, we didn't find enough. We didn't find enough cores. You gotta have 10 cores to even get started. All right, that looks like coal to me.
I'm exposed. If you take it off at the wrong time though, it's all over. Wait, a pig. Up and to the right.
Copper!
Whoa, I did it! Hey, PTE Parts hath won a game. And the game is 911 Operator. I like the fact that we have that game in a couple of different regions. Because we've had like 911 Operator and then there was another one and we were like, what's that? And it was like the Swedish version. It's like 111 Operator or something.
The trick is to first build the kiln and start producing coal, and then, yeah, I'm sort of like, you know.
Everyone makes mistakes.
I'm picking up on that now, do you know what I mean? Like, that would have been great information to have like an hour or 2 ago, you know what I mean? Coal alert, guys. You know what I mean? Thanks.
Coal alert! Yeah, well, you know. What can I say? Not everyone can tell you everything, Fred. Oh, cock.
What? Why have I stopped moving? Oh.
These fools. I have pointed stick on my side.
Pointed stick?
Well, I'm not hitting, but, you know. The spirit is there.
Oh, I can hear you clashing.
Yeah, hang on. Bah! Oh my god, really? Can I have my stick back, please?
I want to point out that I said that when you put down the forge. Listen.
I would like to...
After I put down the forge, Tiger.
Call into the court.
Okay, so I've got the ability to build a forge now. I'm not
Evidence.
sure what a forge does, but I don't have the... I need 6 copper, 4 stone, 4 coal. So that's the thing.
That's for making machinery.
I'm pretty sure it's for making weapons.
What happened to that guy's tail? I got a tail. It's gone. I killed a neck. I should have got a tail. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
It's cold and nasty down here, but if there's potential coal, I need it. See, this is why instead of building a kiln, what we need is just a piggery.
Piggery.
Many pigs.
Piggery is where
Dude.
I live. Are you Choco now?
So are you going to smelt some tin too?
I'm gonna try.
Bad news, I did not get the tail.
I also picked up meat too soon.
Oh, Fred, I have been running around in the dark. Right, go to bed. We'll deal with this tomorrow.
Okay.
Just how hard is it to just wait till it becomes coal?
I know.
Fred's like,
I know. I fucked up.
I've been fighting for my life out here, and you're like, oh, the perfectly
It's like
good.
coal, man.
Come
I'll
on,
tell you.
it's an ugly lump of meat.
I
Okay,
know,
it doesn't
I
have an aesthetic
know.
shape.
I just wait until it looks like me and I pick it up. My Twitch does this. My Twitch does, but this work computer is bad. What's this?
Was Twitch acting up for anyone else? Ask Thunders.
Oh.
You see? Right, you coming to bed?
Yep. Close door. Slip. You are wet. Apparently I can't sleep. There we go.
Ah, is that also the Norwegian number? I see. I have learnt. What age were you when you found out that other places had other numbers? It blew my mind when I found that
young,
out.
I think I was like, I think America really like.
Yeah, America really jams home that 911
It's like
business.
911, and I was like, but it's 999. What the fuck are they talking about? It's 999.
There's your problem. You're calling the wrong number.
Yeah.
Anyway, chat.
Let me just get this tin.
Fred is going to get his tin.
Wait, come
And
on.
then
Give me some tin.
Fred, be chill. Be chill.
It's not going to give me a tin, is it? You little
No.
shit. Oh,
Hey!
tin! Really? I get nothing from tin? Really?
I think you need to use the forge to make them together. You see?
Anyway,
like how
chat.
pissed you are. You're like,
Dude,
oh.
I thought I'd get some recipes at the very least. Jesus Christ. Fucking piece of shit game. Anyway, chat. That's it from me and Emily today. We're going to be back tomorrow.
Yay!
Oh, should I grab my spear?
Woohoo! We will be having a nice time tomorrow. It has been a delightful stream. If you are new, hit the follow button. If you, oh my god, I wasn't expecting to be over here. This is a weird camera to be on, but I like it. If you're new, hit the follow button. If you aren't new, but you would like more Fremily, check out any of our socials. There are so many things happening on so many platforms. So check them out. I posted 2 Fremily Clips videos today, so if you want to hear us talking about interesting topics, those are up. And I have videos going up all week, pretty much, which is nice.
That's pretty
So,
lit.
I'm glad, and thank you for hanging out with us. It's such a pleasure.
No,
Honestly,
I've had a grand old time.
Yes.
Who is there anyone we can send you guys over to? I haven't done this in a while. We don't usually.
It's very late for a raid.
It's very late. I mean, what can you do? What about this guy? He's a lovely chap.
He's escaped from Tarkov though.
Okay, we went.
No, but I do love Carlo. So.
Okay,
Chat. How do you feel about Tarkov right now? Would it upset you to see Tarkov, or can you handle it?
Can you handle a bit of Tarkov? Carlo Bear streaming. We haven't done a raid in a while, and I want to say I want to like give some love, basically. So never seen it. It's a fun little first-person shooter.
No, I'm just kidding. It's good. It's
you
a
know,
fun game.
Carlo seems to like it. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do our first raid in many moons. I've heard that if you do raids, the Twitch algorithm favors you a little bit more. So I'm going to see.
Oh!
I'm going to see.
You scoundrel! You cad! Look at my tiny arm. Chat, lights are off. You gotta go somewhere, and so you can go hang out with Carlo.
Yes.
We will see you tomorrow.
Chat.
Oh, also, chat, if you ever have new games and things that you've seen coming out that you'd like us to react to, or topics you'd like us to talk about, since we've been doing that a lot at the beginning of the stream, you can always post those on Discord and we will listen. Anyway.
All right, guys.
Have fun.
Love you lots.
Bye.
Peace out. Bye-bye.